And we're live. Hello, everyone, to I think episode 5 of Where Heartbreak Feels Good, a dazzling podcast about stories that may or may not feel perfect and powerful. Joining me today is my co-host Edgar.
Hey, happy to not be hosting today.
And we're calling this the part 2 of Heartbreak Feels Good with a Cup of Tea. So we have the My Cup of Tea joining us, or crew joining us right now. So introduce yourselves.
Nathan,
the lead.
Mastermind.
Oh,
the blueprint.
I'd just like to thank the Academy. Hey, what's up, guys? Happy to be here. Happy to have our theme playing, so I don't go completely off the rails. It's great to be here. Great to be here with especially my co-host joining, including Evan.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I don't know if it's the traditional. Go on, Evan.
Off the rails already. Glad to be here on my third or fourth time being on this podcast.
Yeah, you're right to honorary
regular.
I think I just took over from Preston. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, basically.
Contract breach.
No, sorry, Nathan. They pay more. No. Yeah, I'm so happy to be here. I was like, okay, we're doing A24. Would I be interested? Hell yes. There's a lot of great A24, a lot of bad ones, but there's a lot of great ones. And this was very hard creating this list a couple hours ago, trying to juggle what's on top, what's on the bottom. Like my top 12 or 14 basically are like, fuck. But I just did the ones that vibe with me most. So I'm excited to share my picks with you guys.
Carson's here as well.
I showed up.
Finally.
Yeah, it feels weird to finally be here because I was on like the pre-Oscar list, like
the
half launch.
Like, what sparked this podcast? Yeah, the two things we did.
So now to be on the official version, I feel like I made it. I feel honored. I feel a little heartbreak in a good way, of course.
Feels good.
As you do.
Nicole Kidman's top A24 movies. I wonder what her list would be.
That'd be a fascinating list.
Episode 100, the Nicole Kidman interview.
Tune in next week.
Man, I wish.
But this was challenging to say the least. I think we're gonna, and based on Josh's reaction to like just our
so
cumulative
let me
list,
set this up for you guys.
I'm scared and excited.
Yeah, he sent over an emoji after mine. I was like,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like,
Yeah,
what does
so
your list look
what
like,
we're doing-
motherfucker?
What we're doing for this episode is going to be a new thing, a new format, I guess, a new series, if we want to call it, that we're going to be going forward with, like, and coming back to very often. It's basically top 10, which is the idea is all of these guys have sent me their personal lists, and for this week we're doing top 10 A24 films. So they sent me their personal list. I basically tallied up and did like a point system for it, and tallied up all the films.
Ranked choice voting, better than
Yeah, like-
America.
Is this like how they do best picture or preferential voting?
It's basically preferential voting, yeah.
Okay.
And
With the Academy.
Yeah,
made a list out of that, and that's what we're to be starting with. So,
very
That
diverse
person got
Academy,
banned from the
Yeah.
Academy.
and after that, we'll just share our personal list and any honorable mentions we want to throw out. Any I know Evan has a lot of bad movies he wants to talk about.
Sure.
Movies are bad that we all think are good.
You guys are wrong, but okay.
Wait. So are we introducing the cumulative list first, or how?
Yeah,
we do this?
I
Okay.
think that's the
Oh,
idea.
really? Oh, okay.
Let's do that.
That's kinda
Then we
fun.
get the spark off after.
Wow.
Okay, so let me set that up for you.
That's
right
kind of
now.
fun. Yeah, reactions.
So our top 10 films.
Oh
out of
man,
the
I'm
point
nervous
system.
now.
Okay.
The fate of A24 is in your
So
hands.
technically, this is a top 13 films because there's a few of these that
Oh,
are ties, but I kept
great.
it that way to
Gotcha,
make it fun
gotcha.
and interesting.
Mm.
So starting with number 10, we have After Yang and Enemy.
What?
What?
What? After Yang made you guys top
Look.
10 list?
I have not seen Enemy.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
You have not seen Enemy?
I haven't
Enemy is
seen
number
Enemy.
10.
Well,
What? This is scuffed.
I haven't
No.
seen either.
And I put After Yang in my honorable mentions, I think.
Me too. I mean, it's solid. I've only seen it once. I saw it.
So
on
here's
my
the thing I
laptop,
did.
but-
if a film was 11 or 12, I gave 0.5 to it.
Oh, okay.
So that's after Andy
So
got
it
here.
still made 10. So at least.
So one of you fuckers.
I have
no, all
After
four of
really
us have
high.
seen it.
Well,
Also,
I
After
dragged it
Andy's
down.
like in my top 4, so that's what really sparked that.
After Yang's in your top 4. Interesting.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I need to see it again. I mean, I liked it, but even in my like top 10 movies of 2022 this year, I don't have it like in my top 15. I think.
You don't? I thought.
No.
I thought we were buzzing about it. After seeing it.
I really liked it, but
Uh-huh.
Preston, I know. I prefer Columbus over this one in terms of the director.
Really?
And I prefer other movies this year. I mean, this one I really think will benefit from doing a rewatch because I liked it a lot. I like the ideas of it. But yeah, Enemy though. Wow,
Enemies, yeah. I'm surprised I got here because I think
Man?
it's like
this is my top. Wait, I guess I won't say it, right? I'll
Don't
wait,
reveal
I'll
it. Don't
It
reveal
is
it.
higher on your list.
It's higher on my list for sure. Enemy is a masterpiece. One of Jake Gyllenhaal's best performances. One of Denis' best films, which isn't saying much because every movie from Denis is a masterpiece. But
honestly,
wow,
I like it more than Prisoners.
Oh.
Ooh,
I know that's like really like
yeah.
Hot
in
take.
minority, but I really love like Jake Gyllenhaal in the movie, and it's really weird. And I love just the vibes of it. Really did.
Me too. I think it's I'll elaborate on it more in my discussion.
It's sci-fi, right? Like it's sci-fi horror? Or
Yeah.
Is it sci-fi?
I wouldn't even say
Thriller?
sci-fi.
It's more of a drama.
I'd say it's like
It's a
more
drama.
grounded sci-fi.
Okay.
I would
It's
say
a-
it's a drama basically.
That's interesting that after
it's
Yang is
psycho-
not
Neither
psychological.
Villeneuve's,
Psychological.
it's the
Yeah, there's some
Villeneuve's
interesting
tricky part.
pairings that were ties that are really
Yeah.
fascinating. You'll see.
Wow, but Enemy
It's
guys.
like some themes basically.
Man. Okay.
But he cracked the list.
But yeah,
What's like
this,
the?
Okay,
I forget what's the sentence premise of Enemy. I don't really want to know much.
It's
of
like
the-
Jay Gyllenhaal like finds his clone basically, or not a
Okay.
clone, but like his
Doppelganger?
long lost twin.
yeah.
I just I,
Leave it
and
at
then I
that,
see
leave it
the
at
spider
that.
thing
Yeah.
on the poster, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell is that?
I
One of
heard
the
a-
best.
I
Yeah.
heard a premise about it, and I was like, I feel like it's gonna spiral me
wild
into a
one.
depression.
One of the best endings of all time for me.
Wow.
It's a good ending.
Which is the same for every Denis movie. One of the best endings of all time.
Have
for all of
only
them.
me and Evans seen this movie?
Which one?
Enemy.
Enemy.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I thought Edgar's seen it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Edgar, not
It's
not
good.
top.
It's
not
good.
the- I know Edgar. Man, what the fuck?
Hey,
Hey,
I think
I've
it's like
seen it.
it's like on my 12th or 13th. So
Not gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it.
I mean, if it was in your 12, that's where it got edge, is at 0.5.
Pull the
That's
lever,
probably-
Josh.
Okay, let's do it. Let's move on. Number 9.
uh,
Oh,
Spectacular Now.
Oh, you guys are killing
Haven't
me.
seen it.
No.
I haven't seen it either.
have no idea what the fuck this
Isn't
is.
this Voight Roberts?
You don't know what this is?
This
Nope.
is one of the best romantic dramas of all time.
100%.
Kong Skull Island, Voight Roberts?
Oh,
It is? Is it?
no.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
I swear to God it is. Who is it?
Let me
Who
Google
directed
this
this
shit.
movie?
It's
tell me
the
the
James
director.
Consult. He did The Circle.
Okay.
So this is basically his one-hit wonder.
And deservedly so. Shailene Woodley's best performance. Miles Teller's
Yeah.
second best
Oh,
next to
this-
Whiplash. But this cast: Brie Larson, Bob Odenkirk.
It's very good.
Kyle Chandler. Again, one of my favorite endings of all time. It is. You know me. I love romance.
Oh, I'm
this
thinking
one-
of Kings of Summer. It has a similar
Ah.
like green poster.
Mm.
That's why I'm.
But Miles Teller and Shailene Woodley have fantastic, unbelievable chemistry in this.
Yeah.
And it's just a joy to watch.
Another film driven by me and Evan in our
Yeah,
high
and
on our list.
So spectacular, even one could say.
It is spectacular.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I purposely
Spectacular.
didn't
Ultimate.
rate these movies so you guys wouldn't see my rating on Letterboxd. But I'm gonna rate the movie afterwards. It's very high on my 5-star.
Yeah, I did it
Oh,
like
Caitlin
this,
Deaver's in
four
this
and a half.
too. Kyle Chandler's in this.
Like,
Come
Caitlin
Kyle
on.
Deaver-
Chandler
Caitlin
is
Deaver
great
is-
in
We don't know why.
Kyle Chandler. Josh, is this like top 2 Kyle Chandler performances?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh my god.
After Godzilla vs. Kong, of course.
Exactly, right, exactly.
Or even King Kong 2005.
hmm
He's in
Went
that?
all the way back.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Man,
let's move
okay.
on.
Break my heart again. What's next?
Oh, this is
Another
anxiety-inducing.
interesting pairing,
Oh,
the Safdies.
ah,
Somehow
I had a feeling this was
got the
gonna
tie.
happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
Deservedly
this. I like
so.
this.
I like this. This is well placed. I'll just say that.
What do you got?
Yeah.
What? Let's ask.
I haven't seen
let's
either of
ask
these
this
movies.
first. What?
Wait,
I haven't
whoa,
seen either of these
whoa!
Hold
movies
up.
yet.
Whoa!
That's a big bomb.
I was about to ask, which one do you like better? Now you just outed yourself.
Wait, what?
So I saw Uncut Gems first. I don't know which one I like, but I might say Good Time.
Mhm.
I might say Good Time. Yeah.
Sorry. I also saw Uncut Gems first. I think both these movies are like the epitome of winding tension, in a
Chaos.
sense.
Epitome.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I like Robert's performance more in Good Time, but I really like the whole like premise and like build up of Uncut Gems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you on that because I think I like the way the story moves in Good Time. Like I just love the overall world that movie sets up. Uncut Gems is like probably more riveting in a sense that like when we get to that end scene, man, it's like like I remember saying this like actually I was arguing with one of my professors who won the Oscar for co-writing Black Klansman, and I was like, he was like, I didn't like Uncut Gems. I'm like, why? And I was like, even though I'm not rooting for this main character, I'm wanting him to stop, and I'm so engaged in like just making him just stop and just look for a second.
Get some help.
Yeah.
For real, this whole movie is just like you're rooting for him to stop rather rooting for him to succeed, and it's kind of crazy how they pull that off.
I feel you. Both of these movies have very sympathetic characters, but they're not doing the right thing. They're not doing things that people like clap and cheer for, really, in a sense.
Right.
But yeah, they're both very flawed characters. But I think Good Time, I prefer it as a complete whole than Uncut Gems, even though both gave me like heart attacks watching these movies.
Both have great endings too. I like how both end.
For me, Uncut Gems is just more memorable than Good Time. That's why I
Okay.
would pick it over it.
Which one should I watch first?
You know
You
what?
haven't seen either?
I would go in
Pick a
order, honestly. Go do their
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Yeah,
Good Time first.
Good time.
yeah,
Have a good time.
because you'll
'Cause
see what they
I've
do.
been
It
waiting to watch Uncut Gems because
Yeah.
I wanted Criterion first, but I haven't had money to do that.
Oh, it's
so-
Criterion.
Yeah, it's on 4K too.
because Good Time, I believe, is a less budgeted movie than Uncut Gems.
I think it might be shorter too. It's like
Yeah, it is. But so it's interesting to see how they evolve from Good Time to Uncut Gems based on
yeah,
how they have more budget, which is cool. And I think Uncut Gems is actually the highest grossing, at least domestically, A24 movie.
isn't one of the
Is
Safdies
it?
themselves one of the co-stars of Good Time?
I think you're right, Carson.
Yeah.
Because remember, Uncut Gems came out in December, and it was a big kind of...
I think Hereditary is up there too, and now everything everywhere.
Uncut
is-
Gems.
Uncut Gems at over 50 million domestically.
Yeah, Uncut Gems, then Ladybird, then Hereditary.
Let's go.
I think I saw somewhere saying that like everything everywhere is to reach number 4. Like soon.
Yeah, it should. That's cool.
That's cool. Okay, next we have number 7, The Lighthouse.
Oh, interesting.
Nathan?
This is driven by Nathan, by the way.
Makes sense. Yeah. Nathan, what do you think?
That's alright. It's good. I'm having a spiritual moment right now because The Lighthouse is like the vibiest vibes I have ever vibed in a film. Man, it is
Yeah.
my aesthetic incarnate with rain and just composition.
Mermaids.
It's gorgeous. Mermaids. I mean, what's not to love? And I was literally just watching more of it before we went live, and goddamn it, just both Pattinson and Defoe are just so engaging. And you know, it's a lot to pull because it's just them, and it's never a dull moment whenever either of them are on screen.
I agree. Eggers combines myth with like human tension very well in this movie. They both have very great arcs in this movie while combining like the mystery of the lighthouse, the situation, the setting, a lot of the great shots and direction in this. I really love the Lighthouse. And Robert Pattinson, Willem Dafoe, great performances, lovely performances. Yeah, I love this movie a lot.
I think like my best
Good.
description is it's very like Lovecraftian type
Yeah.
approach.
Is it streaming anywhere?
It's
I need to rewatch.
My voodoo
All of
baby.
them are on all of the A24 films on Showtime right now, which is cool.
Awful.
We have that.
I need to. I mean, Showtime's great. I hate the paywall, but I also need to rewatch The Lighthouse. Not
Me
seen
too.
where-
Commentary.
Yeah, I've only seen it the one time.
I've only
and
seen it the
was
one time.
like
I agree.
it's very very odd, and the vibes. Like Nathan said, the vibes are really good, but it wasn't as memorable as like
I
some of these other
vibed.
films for me.
Yeah, I vibed with it. It's not. It's like my least favorite Edgar's movie.
But still solid. That's how it
It's
is.
still like a
Oh, but okay.
8.5, something like that out of 10.
Yeah, I like The Witch more.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely do.
Okay, number 6, Moonlight and Hereditary.
Wow.
Oh my!
Why is Moonlight so
gosh!
low? Holy
Moonlight-
shit.
Moonlight
No.
surprisingly omitted from one of these lists, and I was shocked.
Whoa. Okay, but
Uh,
Moonlight. I wouldn't say it's low. I think Moonlight is in a solid position for me at least. But
Whoa.
to be in the same conversation as this movie next to it, disgusting. But Moonlight is
Evan,
what?
the Ari Aster hater, Harris.
What I say? Moonlight is a masterpiece. I didn't prefer it to La La Land in 2016's Oscars, but 2017. But I had a blast not blast, but I had a great time watching Moonlight.
Oh boy, this is some.
I know. It's not a thrill ride at all. It's very somber but hopeful, but it's a beautiful, beautiful movie. I remember watching this with my mom because she saw the previews and really wanted to watch it, and we both really connected with Moonlight. It's a very great experience to watch in the theater. It's a tearjerker. This might be my first time watching Mahershala Ali, maybe. I think.
It was his breakout for sure.
And oh my God, he transcended in this movie. Oh, and the mom,
Janelle Monáe was fucking fantastic.
Jenna Monáe, who plays
Naomi.
Naomi Harris.
Naomi
Yeah.
Harris. Fuck, she's
Her
great.
too.
in
This whole cast is
This
incredible.
whole
And
cast.
didn't she do her role in like a day or 2 days or something?
I think
Really?
so. It's very short.
Because remember, this movie had a budget of $1 million, and a lot
That's
of people,
insane. That's right. And
a lot
one
of
Best
people put
Picture.
in favors
Wild.
for it because, yeah, they believed in it so much. It's
Mhm.
man, and Barry Jenkins kicking off his.
Personally, it's I prefer Bill Street, but Moonlight is still fantastic.
Okay.
Very different films too, which I respect both.
Yeah.
I was definitely late to the game on Moonlight.
for-
Marvel Studios.
Scorsese was right.
Moonlight. Once we start getting to art house films by Marvel Studios, cinema will be
Oh
saved.
God.
No, but seriously. Yeah, Moonlight, I was really taken aback by. I knew it was going to be pretty personal. I knew a bit of its subject matter going in, but I wasn't prepared for like how the approach was coming, and it just felt very like raw and vulnerable. I loved it a lot.
I love the 3-chapter effect as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Name a better fucking poster. Look at that.
Name a better fucking poster.
Gorgeous.
Just the
Bertel's store is like amazing.
fucking ascension. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And the,
When he throws that
again,
chair.
I keep talking about the endings, but the scene
Oh my God, that
where he's
image
just laying
shot
on
is
his shoulder in
incredible.
particular. It's one of the
Yeah.
most striking scenes for me in this movie.
Andre
It's
Holland,
devastating.
Once again, amazing.
Yeah.
Andre Holland is like such an underrated actor right now.
He really
Or
is.
underutilized, underappreciated.
Didn't Chazelle do a show with
fantastic.
him or something?
The Eddie is like phenomenal. I love that miniseries.
I still need. It's on Netflix, right?
And Amanda Stenberg is in it too.
Love
She's
her
gonna be
too.
an Afterlife.
That just like came and go for some reason for me. Like
It's
I don't know.
amazing.
We can move on now, but yeah.
Oh wait, no, we haven't
I
even talked
haven't
about Hereditary. Hold
I
up,
haven't
hold
seen
up.
Hereditary, and I really want to.
No, you don't.
I do. I want a double feature with Midsommar.
I think it's the
You haven't
best.
seen well, you haven't seen both of them, Nathan?
I haven't seen either yet.
Just the atmosphere that this movie sets up is it's just such an innovative way to do horror in my opinion, in an era where there's just so much schlock horror of like
Oh, schlock.
No, not like that. Like
Morbius
there's that,
Sweet.
Evan's face.
but like what? There's like random movies with like The Turning, The Curse, like all this garbage trash.
Wrong Turn 6.
Guys tonight.
Those kind of movies that are so dependent on just like these stupid trailers where it's like all about the sound and the whatever. This shit is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
In every element, sound, visuals. We got like miniature houses and shit. Oh my god.
Some of the like the shot of Toni Collette on the ceiling, like very dark, so you barely see her. Like
Terrifying.
Fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that praise?
And also, I think this is Aster's strong. Like, I get why someone like Evan or anyone else didn't like Midsommar, because Midsommar goes off and goes all
Evan
vibes.
likes Midsommar more though, right?
I like Midsommar more.
I do too. Also,
This has a stronger story. I feel like I'm surprised you didn't get on board with like the
one
whole
has
thing. The whole
Florence
thing
Pugh,
between
the other one doesn't.
What's
But
the
Toni Collette,
actor's?
though.
What's the son's name?
Alex
the
Wolff.
actor.
Alex Wolff, yeah.
Alex Wolff and Toni
From
Collette.
old-
Their whole relationship in this movie is like
So
heartbreaking, man.
Yeah.
So that's what really resonated with me in this movie. And of course, everyone posts the dinner scene, but I think for a reason, it's Toni Collette in this movie is just, like scary good.
Damn,
Yeah.
is Carson changing my mind?
Oh, a revolution.
Hereditary sweep?
Because I like Florence Pugh's character a lot. Probably my favorite character out of all of Ari Aster's movies. But
Yeah.
that relationship between Alex Wolff and Toni Collette is very heartbreaking, especially that dinner scene. That really like I shit on Hereditary for the jokes and everything. I don't super hate it, but I always said like the character work between Alex Wolff and Toni Collette is magic. Dinner scene is great. The drama between them is great.
I think the ending left a bad taste in your mouth is what happened.
Yeah, the ending, and then just some of the
I don't get the hate.
The mysticism.
Ending's
of this
weird,
movie-
and I love it.
the mysticism of this movie just didn't connect with me. It goes places I don't think it needed to, but like the car ride scene, unforgettable. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's something else.
I just did some research and I just realized I've seen one project by Ari Aster.
What?
The strange thing about the Johnsons. Have you guys
Is
seen
that
that?
his
that?
movie or is it produced?
Yeah,
Some-
what is that?
I think it's on YouTube.
Oh,
I can't tell you about it. You just gotta experience it.
Okay. But yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Edgar, what do you think? You were trying to
Edgar,
say
yeah,
something.
help me out.
Well, I'm probably gonna talk more about Hereditary later on for my individual list, but going back to what Carson was saying about like the vibe of the movie, like somehow this movie reminds me a lot of like that unsettling feeling from like the Babadook. If you've seen that movie, like you don't really see like any creature or any ghost or anything, but like just being inside that house feels like torture.
The unknown of it, yeah.
Yeah, and that's like that's probably like one of the reasons why it's like up there for me, like one of the best horror movies of the last decade. Like that to me, that feeling is 10 times more terrifying than fucking Michael Myers running with his fucking knife. Like
Evil dies tonight.
Josh's favorite movie.
Nathan, will you please
still
watch
haven't
Halloween
seen it.
Kills?
I will.
I haven't seen it either. Yeah.
If you want, we could commentary and just experience it together.
Yeah, let's do that because I haven't seen it yet and I really want to.
It's
Sounds
comedy, honestly. It's great.
That'd be a fun thing to do commentary for.
Let's
It's
move
just a
on. Top
mess.
five.
Top five?
do it.
Top five?
Are there any more ties? What's going on?
Let's
see.
go. The disaster artist.
Wait, let me check.
I don't know.
I'm waiting for that one too.
Is that
This is
A24?
the last tie.
It is.
So
I've never seen
yeah,
that.
number
story.
5, The Witch.
Yes.
I
Actually,
just
Nathan,
This is
Nathan,
not
Nathan.
in my top 10.
Whoa!
Really? Wow. Nathan, you go because we want to get your reaction.
well. What happened? What the hell?
Evan had a whole fucking reaction to that.
I opened up the letterbox to see like everybody's reviews, and I think Evan's the only one who gave it a full 5. Me and Evan, everyone else gave it like about a 4.
Yeah.
A lot of these movies I haven't actually like logged in on my letterbox.
It's fucking, the vibes are great. This, like, all the technical aspects are great. It's just I don't understand what happened.
So I just watched it today. And as soon as it starts up, I'm like,
Right, yeah.
oh, hello, vibes. It really is, man. Like Eggers is just like fucking master right now. Anya Taylor-Joy, I mean, clearly she's like one of the showsters, but like the actor who plays the father, I blanked on
Ralph,
his name.
wait, what was his name? Ralph Ineson?
Innocent,
Yeah, who also
Fucking
played-
amazing as the Green Knight, yeah.
Oh yeah, as the Green Knight and stuff. Like God, his voice is just
Yeah.
not meant for our mortal ears. Seriously, so good. Yeah, both him and Anya, I think, are like the shining points. But I mean, just like, it's such a fascinating horror movie because it's not even like mainly about like the supernatural horror. Even though that is a lingering element, it's really just the fact that it's a lingering element that divides and breaks the family apart. That's the true horror of it.
It's Among Us in live action.
Yes.
A review.
Among Us 1800s.
Yeah.
I watched this film for the first time a few days ago, also. And yeah,
Wow,
like I
and it
said,
still didn't make your top
vibes are
10.
great. What?
It still didn't make your top 10. You watched it days ago.
No.
I saw in chat.
I like to still, like,
It's
most
funny
of
that
my
Evan
top
goes to
10
bat
is
for
not
this.
on this list.
Oh.
I mean,
Damn.
Like,
oh man.
I saw in chat Edgar wrote Black Phillip, my beloved, and then I was watching, I was like, you sick fuck.
Like, I would say this movie is like more vibes than even Hereditary is in terms of vibes versus plot.
Yeah.
So I'm curious
Yeah.
to say what about this movie, Evan?
The
has
family.
you?
Because I think this is
Family.
it's a family horror drama. And I love the dynamic between the daughter and the father. Just the Edgar just made a
It's
joke about
really
it,
fucking
but
slow though.
the
Like,
Among
I
Us
don't
of it
mind
all-
slow burns, but like, it's
I didn't
slow.
feel like it was slow. I mean, for me, this is
Neither.
one of the best horror films of all time. Like this is
Really.
the top 10 horror film for me. Maybe top
Damn.
5. Like I love the atmosphere and the vibe so much. Maybe because I'm a history guy. I love this time period, but it felt so real, authentic, lived in. I felt like I was transported to the, I don't know, what is it? The 1600s, 1800s. No, it had to be 1800s.
1630s.
1630s? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
But it was fantastic. And Edgar's, again, he combines like myth and drama perfectly.
He does
in
that
this
really
movie.
well, yeah.
Which is the whole aspect of the witch and who is it and just the symbolism inside of this movie.
Apparently
I vibe-
folded in like real life, like accounts,
or
court
the-
cases, and
yeah.
fables and fairy tales all blended together.
Okay. Makes sense. I mean, this movie is just, I love it so much. Like I've seen it twice. I haven't seen it like more than twice, but
Did you just rewatch it?
no. I mean, I saw it when it came out. Then I saw it a couple years later.
Really?
I thought you rewatched it the other day. Maybe you just logged it.
No. I just logged it.
Okay, got you.
But yeah, man, I love this movie so much.
The film that Carson praised for giving us Anya.
Was this her real breakout?
Yeah, how old
think
was
so.
she when she was doing this? 18? She had to be like something.
Something like that, yeah.
Time to do the math.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was her.
This was 6 years ago. She had to be 20 then. Because she just turned 26 last week.
You remember that? 'Cause
She did this, and then she did.
Because I'm 20, but I might have turned 26 too.
This was one of her first films, right?
Yeah,
Or was it the
yeah.
first?
her
she
third
had-
film.
She
And
had
then
like
did
worked on a
Morgan,
show, but yeah.
and then she did Split, Thoroughbreds.
Yeah.
Glass.
Thoroughbreds,
And her run
great.
started.
Yep.
She never
New
stopped
Mutants,
running.
Move on.
baby.
She made him in 19.
I keep forgetting that movie exists. It's
It's not that
wild.
bad!
What movie?
I haven't seen it still.
New Mutants.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right.
She's good in it.
It's solid.
Weird character decision, but at times, but yeah.
Anyway, let's move on because this should have been higher.
Okay. Number 4, Ladybird.
Hey,
Very good spot for Ladybird.
Yeah.
that's actually
I
my
think
number 4 on my
personal
list.
spot. Yeah.
It
I don't mind.
It did not crack my top 10,
Wow.
Oh,
but I
Later-
did quite enjoy Ladybird.
How
I don't-
is the guy?
Wait, haven't you
of-
seen 14 or I can't remember what you said.
Yeah,
how the fuck is Ladybird not on your
Wow.
list?
because I saw other films.
How
Yeah,
is the
but,
guy
like,
that
it's
that champions cinema did not cry on this movie?
I mean, I had some like well ups here and there, but I was never like told.
What?
I mean, actually, I'll be honest. Like the first time I saw this, which was at one of the like Oscar showcase screenings at AMC. Tie back into Nicole. I remember like it finished, and I was like, "What's it?" Oh,
Man, you weren't crying in the club at the ending?
no, shame on me. But and
That
then
ending
upon-
is so.
but you know,
fucking-
revisiting
Oh my
it.
God.
Hold on, revisiting it. I get the ideas, and I enjoy them quite a bit, man. It's really good, very well done. Saoirse Ronan kills it. But you know, I'm sorry, guys. I saw other films I vibed with more.
It's on Netflix. Go
Um,
watch it.
Greta Gerwig also, I just think this
Yeah, one of the
obviously our
best.
first introduction to her was she is awesome. I think I actually prefer Little Women to this movie now.
I
I
mean,
think
Little
she's
Women's
gone
one of my
up.
favorite films of all time. Honestly,
She's just
I
gone
love
up
that movie.
in talent every single film that she does.
Yeah.
But man, I still think this is a very special movie, and kind of the family relationships in this movie are so lived in and real, and just the mother-daughter thing just is awesome to watch on screen.
Yeah.
Who is the actress that plays
Gloria
the mom?
Metcalf was
Amazing.
Oh.
From the opening jump where she quite literally jumps out of the car. And maybe I just related to this movie so much also at the time because it was like right as I was going to college, I'm pretty sure. So it's just like extra hit. Kind of
Timothy
figured it
Chalamet
out.
has a good role.
Timothy is in it.
Yeah.
Biggest schmuck.
He's
Was
such a
it-
douche in this movie.
Was he in this first or Call Me by Your Name? I don't remember.
This.
This, because it was earlier in the.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know which one filmed first. but
Pretty
this one
side by
came
side,
out.
right?
Wait. Call Me by Your Name actually came out first, but I think I saw this movie first.
Really? These are both 2017.
Which one
Yeah,
went to production
yeah.
first?
So I saw this movie on my birthday, which is December. So,
Happy birthday, Joe.
yeah.
Praise.
Yeah, I love Lady
I
Bird too. I
think
just gotta
Call Me by Your
say.
Name was Summer. Yeah.
But yeah, it reminded me because Saoirse Ronan is one of my favorite actresses currently working right now. I love her and everything. So it reminded me a little bit of Brooklyn that she was also in, where she's going to a new place,
Still haven't seen that.
kind of a new journey for her. Great movie, Brooklyn. But Lady Bird, I loved it even more than Brooklyn. Not as much as Little Woman, but I adore this movie as well. The relationship between her and her best friend is beautiful. I forget the actress's name now.
Beanie Feldstein.
Beanie Feldstein's
Right.
amazing. I love them together, and this movie just really worked for me. I loved it on all fronts. It's I think like a 4.5 or 5 out of 5 for me. Great movie.
It's good.
Definitely on my list.
Nathan, I'm.
It's really very good. I like it a lot. I'm joking.
Number 3,
Okay.
baby. Let's go.
Number 3. It's Machina.
I'm sad because I know one of the movies on my list isn't gonna make the list now.
Yep.
Uh,
Number 2, 1 and 2, I'd ran away with it. Those are easily the like.
1 and 2 ran away with this, so I'm very
yeah,
curious
I don't
about
know
that.
which one.
I think one of these
This was rigged, wasn't it? Everything I wrote.
one of the
I told you
one-
guys.
Recency bias. How dare all of we?
One of the top 2 might not be on my list at all. Depending on what number 2 is. I think I know what number 2 is.
it wasn't.
This,
But this movie rocks. It fucks.
Slap.
It slaps. It does everything.
It does. Yeah.
On God.
Alex fucking Garland. What a guy.
Woo!
This was my first A24 film for sure. Wow.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
Oscar Isaac dancing.
yeah.
Got,
What year was this? 2015.
2015.
2015.
baby.
you
Yeah,
got
those are
Donald
probably one of my first
Oscar in the
also.
same
Pre Force
movie.
Awakens.
Yeah, this is April
Yeah.
2015, I think. Great month.
Some of the best VFX work, man. Really well done.
Definitely.
But
I'm
the
so
Oscar,
happy-
no?
Alicia Vikander's
Yeah.
best role, probably. I would
Oh
say.
yeah.
Where's she been, man? I miss her.
Tomb Raider. She was actually pretty
The
good.
Green Knight.
The Green Knight, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she
Green
was
Knight,
in
Great
it.
Green Knight. Yeah.
Man from
Um,
Uncle, great movie.
I need to see it. Yeah. But Ex Machina, I love the science fiction of it all. I love the ending is incredible. And just like the ideas that it talks about, the ideas, the ideals about like human nature and everything like that. Beautiful. Like this was taught in a film class I had in college. We had a whole week about Ex Machina. It was just such a transformative movie. I love this movie.
Maybe probably the best dance sequence in a movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
One of them, yeah.
It's one I need to rewatch. I haven't seen in years. But
I think
it's
this might
still
have been
really
one of
I
my
did
first
too.
A24. I own it on Blu-ray for sure because always $5
Yeah.
wherever I see it.
I think Enemy might be my first one because I saw Enemy around the same time I saw Prisoners in 2013 or 2014.
Makes sense, yeah. And they started in 2013, right? A24. I can't remember. We should have prefaced.
I think so. With like Spring Breakers was one of the first,
One of the first, yeah.
and Blaine Rain.
Okay, what's number 2?
Okay.
Oh, who would have?
Ran away with it. Yeah, this one did not make my list.
What's the number one?
Ow. Ow.
Green Knight did not make my list.
I mean,
You're
you're the
joking.
reason it got snubbed.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not.
How?
I like Green Knight a lot. It's a 4 out of 5 movie for me.
It's a masterpiece.
Cinema.
I just think I didn't emotionally
ending
connect with the movie as much
The
as
ending
other
is
people.
perfect.
It's a great
One of the
ending.
best scores in the like, past few years.
I don't know. I think I love a lot about this movie. For me, I didn't emotionally. I don't think about it like it didn't pull the heartstrings at all or anything. Like I respect the character arc. It's
You
great.
didn't
It's
think
still-
about
Who are
this,
you,
like,
me?
after what? Who are you, Trey? Impressive.
No, his description describes me. Not cinema didn't cry.
I don't know. I don't think about this. Like a lot of the movies on my list deal with like the human condition, family, great character arcs. This movie does that, but for me, it just didn't really pull like emotionally for me. But I vibe with like the atmosphere, the acting,
But
everything.
the
about it.
hero's journey, Evan,
I've seen a lot of hero's journey. It
but
didn't
it
like.
subverts it. I love it.
Yeah. It hasn't really left my mind since August last year.
One of the best
Yeah,
end
July.
credit scenes.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, like
No
it
one
was
believes me that there is
surprising
one.
I saw it too, and it's interesting.
And
I
God
just watched-
bless David Lowery for going Disney movie back to an indie Disney
I'm
movie.
so fascinated in Peter Pan and Wendy. Like,
Me
I
too.
really hope they let him go wild with it, but they probably didn't.
For this movie, the world, man. How? 15 million.
Yeah,
$15 million.
$15
budget.
million.
Looks better
How?
than the last 10 years of a lot of stuff.
These top two are both not to give it away, but these top two are both like that.
Yeah.
Not to give away.
cast.
Mother-
I
I
didn't
know,
want
right?
to. I didn't want
It's kinda
to.
obvious what their number one is. at
I
this
didn't
point.
want to
Let's
leave
just
this
look
world
into
of
it.
this movie, and it's just so. The production design, it's just off the
Yeah, it's
charts.
insane.
Everyone give your prediction for number one.
We all know what it is.
No, but like for the laughs.
Wait. Let me see.
Slice,
Minari? Oh.
Slice.
Lamb.
lamb.
A fugitive.
I mean, to go off of
Or no, Jasper, what is
Carson's
it? The Ryan Reynolds one.
I haven't seen it.
to go off of Carson's recency bias joke earlier. At the last second, I sent Josh the list, and then at the last second, I was like, "Oh no, wait!" and I
He
I
changed it to
swapped
Lighthouse. Yeah.
this. Spoilers. Yeah.
Spoilers. Yeah.
This movie was good. I didn't really. I'm kidding.
We have a whole review.
We have a whole. I'm not reiterating what I said
plug-
last time.
go
Go
have
plug
to-
the last episode.
Yeah, go watch the last episode. We talked.
I need to go
Anything,
watch
Carson
it,
needs
guys.
the spotlight here.
It's a masterpiece, and we all loved it. It's like all our one or two, like number ones and twos, is for all of us. Or it's
I
like,
keep
yeah,
seeing
so
the
it's right there.
I keep seeing the ad on TikTok of sucked into a bagel, and I watch the whole thing every single time.
I've been listening to the store nonstop like, for a week.
Yes,
It's
and
so
then
good.
the one song that was written for it, I can't remember what it's called.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, this I think
Is
it's like
cinema
This Is
did
Life
bagel.
or It's Life.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
I
like
can't stop thinking
it's
about this
amazing.
movie. Every
Yeah.
aspect of it, the final act, the scene in the alley, like the Wong Kar-wai style, like I would kill to do taxes. And
Carson,
whatever.
Did
we
you
do in
cry
real
at the
life.
laundry line? in the alley.
Yeah, dude, I was like tearing
We
up
all
at that
did.
point. I was, and I think it will hit me even more on. I was just so like absorbed that emotions were just so all over the place. Man, it's gonna be amazing to own this on 4K and just burn the shit out
Yeah.
of that disc and
Oh my
rewatch it over
God.
and over again.
I think they've
There's
already
the rewatch
confirmed it,
value on
too.
this because it's so funny. That's
The
the
rewatch
thing.
is
It's like-
amazing. I've seen it 4 times already,
Whew.
and I'm planning on seeing it one more time in theaters. Like that, it's my No Way Home.
it gave me so much hope in
Your
the world.
Batman.
That
Yeah.
I don't know if your audience how good your audiences have been, but just it's
They've
just
been all,
such
like,
a
amazing.
fun movie to watch with people.
Mhm.
It's awesome, and I'm
This is
so
what I
glad
mean
it's
when I
making
talk about
money.
audience reactions.
But so the way this worked is let me bring up the points I did. So to see
Yeah, I want.
for fun.
Yeah, I'm still bummed up.
One second.
Spectacular now. That's one of my. I love that movie to death.
I'm shocked.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about honorable mentions at the end or what?
Give me 1 second to bring up this real quick.
Are we gonna be like everybody's gonna share their number 10? and
I
then
what I
we're
want to
gonna
do
go
is
down?
I have pictures of all your guys' lists.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'll
but just
show
pull
them
up
here.
person by person.
Yeah.
That'll be easier.
Oh wow.
Everybody just shouts like, "You put that there? Why is that?"
Okay,
I know,
so
I
this
want
is-
that.
This is the tallies I did.
Go
Oh,
full
This is
screen.
how
Total
it'll work.
numbers?
I took
Let me go
all of the
full screen.
films that show up on all of our top 10s and tally them up.
So 48.
48.
How do you get 48?
Yeah, 40. I did like so. Number 1 was 10 points. Number 2 was 9 points, and
Oh,
so
got
on.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused, but okay.
Everybody's gonna be so pissed off at my list.
I'm
know,
so
yeah,
I'm
so-
so mad at y'all for not putting any
See,
votes towards First
the-
Reformed. I'm pissed.
I haven't
I've,
seen it.
I've never seen First Reform. Sorry,
Oh.
but
Me either.
Me neither.
Y'all need to watch Climax. We'll get to it though. That
No, I'm
movie's
good.
insane.
What's
Waves.
that? What's the filmmaker's
Waves.
name?
No, people
Jasper
need to watch
Nolan.
Waves. Come on.
I remember
Waves is good,
scrolling-
but it didn't make my top 10.
I scrolled past Waves and I was like, Evan, praise this. I need to watch
I
it.
praise the fuck out of Waves. Waves, one of the
It has
most
a really cool story structure.
I like the trailer a lot.
incredible story structure. One of the best trailers. I agree, Nathan.
Oh,
and this
Gasper
movie-
Noe is the filmmaker of Climax.
Yeah.
For
I could totally see Evan just hating.
Yeah, Evan would hate that movie.
yeah,
There's
I
a
saw the trailer, I
45
was like,
minute
yeah.
one take. That's how it is. It's fucking insane.
Sold.
You guys need to watch
Wow.
this.
Okay, I
Which
might
movie?
watch it.
Also, the farewell, guys. What are we doing?
I'm
5
ashamed.
points?
I'm
That
ashamed
was-
because I
It's right
own it
outside my
and I
top
haven't
10.
seen it.
That's in my top. Yeah, maybe
Okay,
my top.
we'll get to
Let's
it.
just start showing our top 10s. Want
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
that?
But
Okay.
after Yang, come on.
Oh,
Midsummer.
Locke has 1 point. Oh, poor Locke.
That was Nathan's.
I
I didn't rewatch
haven't
Locke.
seen Locke.
I think if we all rewatch Locke, it'd be way higher. But
I've never seen it.
I liked it when I watched it. I haven't seen it in a minute.
Probably the best Tom Holland, Tom Hardy co-starring movie we'll get.
Voice acting.
Is Holland in that?
Yeah, he plays his son.
Hmm.
Really fun.
Okay, so let's
Yeah.
start off with mine.
How dare you? I don't know.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, so
15?
my number 1 too.
I'm shocked Minari didn't make our list.
I am
Is
very.
Minari in your top 10, Carson?
Yes,
It's in my-
it's my
it's in-
honorable mentions. I think actually.
It's in my honorable mentions. It's
That's
number
what I thought.
12
Like
for
extra
me.
point. It was like in 2 of your guys is like.
Yeah,
11 or
honorable
12.
mentions.
So I'm shocked Ex Machina is below Hereditary.
Yeah,
I'm
So-
shocked that Josh
And
put Solo
Climax.
lower than I did.
Is that Souvenir Part 2, Josh?
That's Souvenir Part 2. Part 1 I liked. Then I watched Part 2 right
Yeah.
after I did that A24 double feature. And Part 2 it blew me away. Honestly, it is like some of
Part
the best
1's like a
character work
solid
I've
3-star for me, so I'm curious.
Yeah, me too. Part 2 really improves it though, and really like
Okay.
it's kind of like really good meta filmmaking in a way too.
And are you you might be the only person that voted for Come On as well, which
I
I
did.
don't know how many people have seen it here.
It's
Edgar,
amazing.
I haven't.
It's my 16.
Love that movie.
16.
How?
16.
How
one
did you
on-
not like
films, how?
cry about the humanity of that movie? And like Woody Norman is my favorite performance from last year. Like
Look,
that movie's so.
Out of all the
good.
33 movies that I've seen from A24, only like 4 are some that I
That's
actually
true.
don't like.
Yeah, A24 fucking makes banners.
They do. But yeah, I'm so happy that you have Spectacular now. In your
Yeah,
top
that's
10.
what me and Evan have this high.
I can't
is
stress
putting top
people
10.
enough. It's
It's
not my
so-
number
so
one,
underrated.
spoiler alert, but it's very underrated. And I was like, in a summer of watching a lot of like rom-coms, rom-drams. Like I watched this, and the next day I watched what's it called? The Jim Carrey movie.
Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine, yeah.
Great
Like
movie
Spectacular
also.
Now, Eternal Sunshine, a lot of good 500 Days of Summer. Just like I watched like a lot of great rom-coms one summer, and this is like definitely one of the ones that sticks in my mind. Like I'm not a huge Miles Teller fan, but I
Me
think
too, but he was great in this.
he's
This
so
and Whiplash
good in
are
this.
like
He
his
kind of went
best.
off the 2013, 2014.
Yeah, it was like this Whiplash. I liked him in Wild Hogs, not Wild Hogs, like
What?
what was it?
Hold
with
on.
Wild Dogs. With,
Wait.
haven't you guys
Oh, I
seen
War
know what you're
Dogs.
talking about. I know what you're talking
War
about.
Dogs,
War
right?
Dogs.
War Dogs? I don't want
I
Uh,
love
Jonah
that
Hill?
movie. It's so fun.
Todd
Yeah.
Phillips.
Todd Phillips. That movie is very cool.
That's my Joker. I think War Dogs are better than Joker.
My joke.
I think War
I think
Dogs.
The Hangover is my joke.
I think War Dogs might be better than Joker. I'm not sure. I like Joker a lot too. But
Spectacular
got-
Now is probably one of my first A24 movies. Also,
yeah.
Like,
Do you know when that came
alongside
out?
Ex
Josh?
Machina.
2013.
2013.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's early.
that's very earlier. What else do we see here? Ladybird, After Yang. I'm shocked After Yang was just so
Climax.
high.
You guys need to watch Climax. It is one of the most insane movies I've ever seen.
Is it just a A24 vibe kind of movie, or is there a good plot?
Yeah, it's very
wanna
much
see-
A24. It
wanna
starts
see
with like
Evan
a
watch it.
11-minute dance scene, like one take dance scene. Then has some scenes in between. Then like ends on a 45-minute one take. It's
That's
fucking
fucked.
bananas.
Wow.
That's fucked.
And
I
what's her name? Sophia Boutella, I think is her name,
Ooh,
right?
Love
She's
her.
Oh, yeah.
fantastic in this
Sold
movie.
me right away.
Yeah,
Where's
Nathan,
he
I
been?
think would really love this. And
It does have IMAX in the title.
God damn it.
That was.
I won't never forget the marketing poster for the final 50 Shades film, 50 Shades Freed. It said don't miss the climax.
That's
in
funny.
IMAX.
You know what was weird the other they posted the Thor IMAX trailer and like 3% of it is expanded, maybe.
Really?
It's
I
hilarious.
watched it and I'm
No,
like,
it's
what's
hilarious.
What's the difference? I didn't see a difference.
I
There's,
was
like-
watching it start. I was like, cool, and then like the vast shots I was ready for were still.
We're still
Why?
standard. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Really?
come
Wait,
on.
this
I was like,
this
oh,
would be like
no.
Eternals, where it's not all like in the aspect ratio.
Like it switched
that's
a lot.
interesting.
I was kind of shocked.
But yeah, Zola. On my first viewing, I thought it was like a good solid 4. Then I rewatched it before the end of the year, and like I really loved it on the rewatch.
So you have Zola over
Nathan's
films
pissed.
like
It's like this stupid Twitter thread movie.
Somehow,
That big
Josh still
weird
has it
penis.
lower than me.
Really affected Nathan.
so you have this higher than like the Farewell.
Yeah, I really love Zola.
Oh, farewell.
Interesting. Farewell is really
Well,
good.
And
It
so
didn't make
Army
my
Man,
list.
Daniels don't miss.
And More Than Waves. Have you seen Waves, Josh?
Okay, I did bring up my actual A24 list if you guys are.
I wish
interested.
Oh, your
could,
full
too.
name.
Oh,
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
we didn't talk about like Room. Room was so close.
It's
I
it's
haven't
on
seen it.
one of our lists. We'll get to it.
Okay, great. Because I unfortunately didn't make my list, but I like Room a lot as
Yeah,
well.
it's not on mine.
I didn't even watch. That was what Brie won the Oscar for, wasn't it?
For sure, for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
And that was 2015.
Yep. The movie came out in 2015. The ceremony was 2016.
Did it also get nominated for Best Picture?
Yeah.
I think so.
So how many A24 movies have been nominated or won for Best Picture? We got
Not enough.
Moonlight. Minari was nominated, almost won.
almost one.
Ladybird,
Room.
Room.
That's
And
four.
we're missing one. I can't remember.
Was the Suster artist nominated or no? Or
No way. Yeah.
Not for.
It was
Best
after
Picture.
the James Franco.
Don't say no way. like that.
It was probably going to, but like the allegations came out for him.
Maybe I'm not.
I mean,
was
it's still got
Uncut
other
Gems
noms.
nominated?
No, it missed it
No.
because that was the last year of the stupid 9 film rule, I think.
Yeah. So here's my full list if you guys are interested.
There we go.
And we got
Oh, the Witch
Bling
too,
ring.
I love Blin Ring. That movie.
Eighth
Man,
grade.
Shout out to 8th grade. Shout
I
out
know,
to
right?
First Cow.
Yeah.
I wanted to put him on, but
Man, Waves way low on your list.
Lighthouse too low.
Yeah.
Eggers too low.
Free Fire, not great. Not
False
great.
Positive is not good.
It's
Whoa!
fucking awful.
Wait,
mid 90s.
Mid 90s, that low?
It's
What happened?
like okay, so here's my journey with that film. I fucking
me.
was obsessed with that trailer. Then I saw it and I was like kind of disappointed. It was alright. It was good.
I felt mid 90s felt
See,
so
I only
raw.
don't like 2 of these movies. These are the only 2 I don't like.
Oh man.
Okay.
I want to see Lamb. I'm so.
Lamb
I'll
is,
say
like,
this.
not good.
I'll say this about Lamb: the fucking ending slaps.
But it's not
Okay.
worth it.
Let's
Like,
go!
It doesn't earn it. It doesn't earn it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel earned, but like
Oh,
the
fuck
movie.
It is crazy ending. Yeah.
2/3
And
of the
False
movie
Positive
is
is,
a
like-
coming of age movie, and then the ending is a fucking horror movie. Literally the last 10 minutes, and it
Yeah.
doesn't really flow. But
That's life, baby.
And, then Jesse Eisenberg's debut that
Oh,
debuted
yeah.
at Sundance.
We talked about that
It's
one.
not good. It's all right.
Red Rocket. I still need to see that.
I did it 4, but I have it lower because it just didn't really connect it with me. But I appreciate that movie.
And I'm surprised no one put X in there. I was hoping.
No, I mean X is good, really
It's
good.
good.
But it's not as like it's not like as emotionally pooling as the other ones.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a fun slasher. That's it.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Wrong,
so
but
let's,
interesting.
Didn't you like it? What the fuck?
Yeah,
But-
everyone was
Let's
like,
go
"Oh,
to-
see,
Wait,
that
Should I just bring up your guys' full? Do you guys,
Waves-
you guys
Waves
have a
is
full?
the
I don't have
uh,
my full list.
You
Okay.
got my full list.
If I can pull up,
Just
right
do it
about-
through the website.
Should I bring up yours, Edgar? Your full list? Is
Uh,
that you have? Or no?
do I want
Let's
to
go
be
in the order of
judged?
the panel.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually rank mine after my top 10.
Okay,
so,
you
like,
did top
you know,
10s. I was.
Evan, you're a fraud, Spider-Man.
Hey, I didn't. I was ranking my top 10. I wasn't ranking everything else. That would take too much time.
It was a lot of work just to get it.
I
down
made
to-
mine like
Right,
last
yeah.
year, so I've been adding to it. So I have a
Just put
neon
mine
list
up.
too. We should do that sometime.
That'd be fun.
I don't even know.
Yes, you do.
That must be
Parasite,
me and
number one.
Carson.
I've
and
never
Edgar,
seen neon
yeah.
films. I just need a list.
Neon. Fuck.
Portrait number 1.
Porch Lady on Fire.
Oh, you know, is
Parasite.
it Neon Parasite?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Neon's
how was
like,
Portrait number
that-
one?
There it is.
I
How
love
was
Portrait.
Portrait number 1 when
One of my
there's
favorite movies.
Parasite
Parasite
in the world?
exists. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
What if we did a ranking of best
here's
picture
Carson's
winners?
Ah,
Oh,
listen.
go ahead.
Wait. Fuck you, Preston.
Wait, what would? Oh,
Well,
I'm shocked y'all have Moonlight so low. Moonlight
Right?
or Moonlight is. God damn it, Nathan.
not like this.
What did I do?
You got it in my
Ed,
subconscious.
wait, we'll get to it. don't stress out Nathan for it. You'll see. Someone else
Moonlight
can
is
have it on
phenomenal, and also you guys need to drop everything and watch First Reformed. Ethan Hawke's best
too, yeah.
performance, Amanda
That looked interesting.
Seyfried's best performance, hands
Wow.
down.
He's in that?
Yes,
Wow. Okay.
Is he better than
it's,
this
it's
than,
motherfucking Paul
Moonlight?
Schrader, guys. It's Paul Schrader going the fuck off about
Who?
climate change, about your faith, about
Climate
just
change.
existence in the world. Like,
Is it his like
he did the
mother?
card counter last year.
Evan, the
right?
teacher, climate change.
What else has he done? He did
Paul
Card
Schrader?
Counter? Yeah.
Paul Schrader's got like a 40-year career, man. Let me pull it up.
Doesn't he go like
Um,
wild on Facebook sometimes? Like, in
Oh
that
yeah,
way?
he's also just crazy, but he wrote Taxi Driver and Raging Bull. First of all,
Oh,
Ooh, I love those movies.
Haven't seen.
Have you guys seen? Have you guys seen
another-
Raging Bull?
I have not.
Wait! Oh my God!
I've only seen like 2 Scorsese movies.
Two Scorsese! Oh my!
No, wait.
What?
Irishman's the only one actually.
I feel like
Oh
I've seen
my
like
God!
I feel like I've maybe seen 5 Scorsese movies.
Edgar,
I'm
kick him
not
out, kick
into
him out,
like
kick him
mob
out.
movies. That's like my one thing I don't.
Wow. Thank you. Woo!
what else
Who's
did I
the
want to talk about? Josh, have you not seen Florida Project?
I have not yet. No.
Defoe
me
is
too.
so fucking good in Florida Project.
Yeah, I've heard.
Also, it's just a gorgeous movie.
Fucking
No,
MCU
he's
show.
fine. He's
I am
good.
it.
He's good in Moonlight.
He's
But
so
it's not
goofy
bad.
in Moon Knight that I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to watch the Before trilogy. I have it on Criterion. But
Me too. I need to watch it as
haven't
well.
watched it
Me
yet.
too. I'm ready to be emotionally devastated. But I don't know.
First, Josh needs to watch Taxi Driver, but yeah.
But guys, the farewell. I'm shocked that you guys don't have the farewell higher. That
where is that for you? 6? Okay.
I was bawling during that movie. I saw it in theaters, so
good.
I don't know. Like,
I need to rewatch it.
it is single-handedly. Aquafina needs to do movies like this instead of her stupid comedy.
Oh, 100%.
schlock.
Yeah, she needs to go back to this.
Schlock.
Comedy schlock. What the
That's
She
fuck?
what
plays
schlock
the
is
same-
like, you know.
Not that far.
She's horrible in Raya. Let's just get that out of the way.
Wow!
No, she's not.
Horrible.
What?
Oh
No,
my
she's not.
God.
Takes me out of the whole movie.
Great.
Kick
Garbage.
him out.
You take me out of this podcast. Oh, okay.
That bitch.
Yes.
Wasn't me, man.
No Raya slander at all.
Cat-
Talk about it again. What is happening?
Wait.
She's getting cast as the same type comedy offbeat character in every single movie now, and it pisses me
All
off
right, take it
because
back out.
What? Every single movie? What are you talking about?
She's
all of her roles.
Wait, I do agree that she's in typecast recently.
she's
like,
been
100%.
typecast in the last
Yeah.
4 roles that she's been in.
She's
Four.
been
What
to,
for?
like, indie drama.
She's in Crazy Rich Asians, right, as a
Amazing.
goofy
Wasn't
character.
that the breakout? Really?
Shang-Chi and like Raya.
Shang-Chi,
basically,
she's just kind of half cringe, half like, oh, I'm gonna be the
Half
side
cringe.
character.
yeah. She's good
I
in
like
these
her in
roles, but
Shang-Chi.
she's being typecast. I agree.
Raya, she's just annoying, and
No, I wouldn't know.
Damn.
I think Carson's just racist.
Yep,
Your flag.
you heard it here, folks.
Racially motivated, for real.
For real.
She's in Neighbors too.
But let me just
Really?
talk about the director too. I think she,
Wu Wan is amazing.
yes, she's awesome, and I think she's doing an Amazon series now.
Really?
But she hasn't had anything out since this
Her
movie.
and Barry Jenkins are like the best power couple in
Yes!
Hollywood.
Whoa.
Exactly,
They're
and that's why they're both in my top 10 because
Yeah.
they're really talented. And man, I also really wanted to put Minari in. It's
I
just
know,
so tough.
Minari is so good. It's like top 5 for me.
Yeah, but other than that, I think we mostly talked about everything on the list. Like I said, you guys, I think most of you would really dig First Reform. Kind of a really tough watch, but I think really earns its overall atmosphere and world and payoff. And again, another great A24 ending.
From this list, I would definitely have to watch First Reformed. I just want to talk a little bit more about Florida Project because I think I love this movie a lot as well.
Yeah.
Didn't make my top 10, but it's one of those.
Oh, is
movies
this the
that
other
just-
movie that was nominated? That's what I was thinking of.
Oh
No,
I don't think
it wasn't.
so.
It like barely missed it.
Barely
What?
missed it.
Didn't Defoe get
Yeah.
a lead nom in a
Supporting.
No, he
Yeah,
missed
but
that.
Best
too.
Picture.
Oh wait, was he not nominated for
I
Florida?
don't think so.
Yes, he
Wow.
was.
I thought he was.
Nope.
He was nominated
That's-
for At Eternity's Gate. The
That nobody saw.
I've bought that movie,
Yeah.
so I haven't seen it. Florida Project.
It was like an adaptation
Nominations.
screenplay.
So Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. Yeah,
Yeah,
he did
come
it
on,
on
Josh.
Oh, okay.
I thought he wasn't either, Josh. I'm surprised. Yeah, so it just won. Yeah, it just got nominated for.
What year was that?
2018, or it came out in
2019.
2017, I think. But the
Really?
ceremony was 2018.
It's always so confusing when they have to do it.
But yeah, Florida Project just it made me feel great inside. It's a very heartwarming movie. I love the
Unlike
phone in
Florida.
it. Oh, yeah, unlike
Also,
Florida.
it's just some great performances by kids. Like, just
yeah.
really top tier performances by kids. And I was really.
I've always
moved by
wanted to
that.
watch it, but I've never hit play yet.
And the ending is very, very magical. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Magical. Magic Kingdom?
Especially being the Disney parts guy. Like, I'm surprised I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, and Nathan, you would really. Existential Florida crisis, essentially.
I'm gonna miss home.
But also like a romantic view of it at the same time, kind of
Yeah,
deal.
I think I've seen all these movies besides that. Minari also didn't make my list, but I just love that movie as well. Heartwarming, touching. Stephen Yeun, one of his best performances, probably his second best in my opinion, next to Burning.
Burning.
Um,
Fucking burning. What a
Burning.
I haven't seen it yet.
Fucking slaps Carson.
Burning is fire.
Burning
no,
is
like it's beyond fire. Like,
beyond fire. It's a 5 out of 5. So we should do a top 10
South
South
Korean.
Korean.
Movies. Yeah, that'd be so fun.
That'd be impossible though. That's hard.
But Minari
Yeah.
has a fucking banner of a store.
Oh,
really well done. Yeah.
Yeah.
The grandma
It's
in the movies, awesome.
Yeah.
I
The
remember.
kid, of course.
I remember last year, right? I was like, she might not get nominated, but I wish she did. And she had
And
the
she
Troy
won.
Kotsur. She got the Troy Kotsur run where people
Yeah.
saw it and they're like, "Oh wait, shit, she's amazing
Thank
in
God.
this."
She's
And
incredible.
then the buzz kept building and building and building, and I was excited whenever she went on stage. She's great. And the
Yeah.
kid, what's his name?
Alan Kim.
Alan Kim.
Amazing,
Amazing.
beautiful kid. He's gonna have a bright future.
Okay. Moving on. I think this is Evan's list.
I can't. I don't. I'm kidding. Yeah, it is.
Me?
Two Safdie movies. Okay.
Two Safdies. I had to go with it because,
Too Safdie, too Fury. Sorry.
but
Kick 'em out.
that was bad. I rewatched. I said like I watched certain scenes from every one of these movies. Enemy. That end scene with Enemy. I don't want to spoil it because it is a big spoiler, but
It's wild.
The ending of Enemy is it's very wild, very crazy. And I did my Denis Villeneuve rewatch last year in prep for Dune, and of course this was like the second one I watched because I watched Incendies first. And I just loved Enemy. Enemy, one of Jake Gyllenhaal's best performances next to Prisoners. And I vibe with the movie so much.
Nightcrawler is probably his best, I think.
Yeah, I think Nightcrawler's best performance, Prisoners' best movie.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Enemy just is one of my favorite movies for Jake Gyllenhaal, for Denis, because of what it makes you think and feel. It's very subtextual, and I love that about it. The whole point, I don't even want to talk about the plot because it's so like up to your imagination. And Denis and Jake do a phenomenal interview. I don't know if any of you guys have the DVD, but at the end of the movie, there's a behind the scenes where they talk about like what's going on, and they kind of Jake has a different interpretation from Denis, which is interesting.
Don't they have a mystery project eventually? Hopefully,
it was called
it's a series, right? An HBO series.
No, I thought it was a movie like called like the start with the G. I don't know.
But Enemy is very much like Arrival, Denis Villeneuve, like that.
Yeah.
That type,
Interesting.
The weird
Exactly. It's subtextual. There's a scene that's straight up. The ending is shot for shot, very similar to a scene from Arrival. In terms of like, I don't want to say it anymore, but like,
now I'm thinking of the end scene of Arrival. I'm just like,
I know. If there's any list that we do and Arrival is an option, it's just number one.
No, it's one.
It's just one. Automatic.
Dune Part 2, top 5.
Wait, everyone's seen Arrival here, right? Because I remember Nathan was late to the party.
And
then he was like messaging Justin. He's just like, "Fuck, man! Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?"
Evan, say your infamous line from Arrival.
You want to make a baby? Which is such a cruel line.
You know what? That movie and also Wind River, two really great Jeremy Renner performances that I think he deserves to.
We could do a top 10 Jeremy Renner. I think he's
that'd be hilarious.
Actor.
Yeah,
he's a great actor.
Oh my god, that's an amazing idea.
The Jeremy Renner app ranked.
But yeah, Spectacular Now again. Watch Spectacular Now. It is great. I watched the ending of Spectacular Now. It is beautiful. It's a very perfect ending. A lot of these movies like on here have perfect endings. But then let me just take time to talk about Waves. Waves with what's the director's name? Something Schultz.
Calvin,
that's the director.
Director, yeah. Tradeward Schultz.
Yeah, Tradeward Schultz. Perfection. Like Waves is just it's one of the most, I don't want to say traumatizing, one of the most like hard hitting movies I've ever seen.
That transition from like this first half to second half is like
who's the dad in it? From
Sterling K. Brown
Sterling K.
from
Brown,
This Is
yeah,
Us.
this cast is amazing.
Sterling K.
It's
Brown,
really good.
one of my favorite actresses from Escape Room, Homegirl, Taylor Russell. Love her.
Yeah.
Her best performances in here.
I think is Dudu Bathara the mom?
Is she? Man, maybe. But what's the actor's name, guys? Fuck.
Calvin Harrison Jr.
Calvin Harrison Jr. Kelvin. I think it's Kelvin.
Calvin.
Yeah. He's also good in crap. What's that? Loose. Carson got me on that. Loose
Underrated
hype.
as fuck.
Carson got me on that Loose hype at a level. It's probably more so than Waves. But Waves is just hard hitting. It's very.
Oh no! Wait,
emotional.
Renee Elise Goldsberry from Hamilton is the mom.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Yeah, she's great. But
let's Edgar. Alexa Demi's in it. She's great.
Who's
Lucas
I'm
Hedges
listening.
is great.
Edgar's like,
This
here I
cast
go.
is wild. Like going back on it, it's really good.
right?
Clifton Collins Jr.
I've heard so many mixed things about this movie. Of like,
Mixed.
I've heard
It's,
people either love the screenplay and the dialogue
Yeah.
style, or they absolutely find it cringe. So
The
I'm very curious
cinematography
to
is
where I land.
incredible.
Cinematography is incredible. I can see people saying like in terms of dialogue. 'Cause it's such a hard-hitting movie that it
Right.
can feel very like I don't know, disingenuine. But for me, it's the opposite. It felt so
Right.
genuine, so raw. It's such a raw movie. Like it's uncomfortable at times. It's
Right.
chaotic. It has a safety feel to it in the first act, at least. But it just progresses into such an emotional, beautiful, somber ending. Taylor Russell was just the
Yeah,
heart,
she's
the beating
amazing.
heart of this movie. And like Josh said, like it's told in certain acts. The first act is like so powerful, but then just like kind of slows down a little bit. Third act is like kind of slow, but it's still very like meaningful and touching.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Waves just
I remember these trailers of just being gorgeous.
great.
There's a
trailer.
great 360 car shot. Really good.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm in.
Yes, you're right, Josh. I forgot about that. And then Witch. Again, Witch top 4. I was juggling between Witch. It was number 2. And then I was like, crap, Ex Machina might edge it out. Enemy might edge it out. So Witch ended up being number 4 here. But I vibe with Witch so much. Especially that family dynamic. You're right. It's not the most like plot-driven kind of movie. But the family dynamic is just so interesting to me. And just like the witch hunt of it all. The first 10 minutes of this movie is incredible, right, Josh? Like the terms of like the passage of
It's
time,
good,
the mythology of it all, the whole that scene is magic. There's a scene with the witch, and oh man, it's
I love the use of
brutal,
color
dark.
too. It's really gray. Then the witch's like red cape is very like vibrant. I love it.
I also like the use of color. It reminds me of I'm gonna give David Yates some shout out here, but it reminded me of a Half-Blood Prince in terms of like the dreary
Yeah.
set design and color of the movie.
Of course, not in the moment.
Yeah.
But the witch I just love the witch. It's one of my favorite horror movies, and it's so frightening. Whereas like I'm trying to look away sometimes, but I really want to keep on watching. But it's one of those frightening movies where yes, it's terrifying, yes, it's frightening, but once you embrace the scene, like it's not like as like horror as like jump scare like Edgar was talking about. It's very atmospheric.
It's one of the most like unsettling movies I've seen recently. It's like
That's a good point.
Wild, yeah.
Very unsettling. And then Ladybird, Petetra now, a lot of these movies.
Person's having a whole fucking photo shoot.
Beautiful.
Can you blame him?
Moon, scratch him.
Scratch him. Make him bleed for the art.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so
I
I
had
think,
Green Knight. Let me see where I had Green Knight.
He was looking too cute. I could not be a proud parent.
It looks like you have the Green Knight at 12. Am I right?
4, 8, 12.
14?
Yes, I read
13,
closer,
14.
right?
It's 15.
Oh.
One of my honorable mentions that's not on here is the Adam Driver movie While We're Young. Has anybody watched that?
Nope.
No.
That's Noah Baumbach, right?
Noah Baumbach. My guy
Oh.
Noah Baumbach. We're
Oh,
talking
you sold me.
We're talking about director duos like Noah Baumbach and Greta Gerwig. Great couple.
So
but
excited for White
White
Noise.
Noise. Yeah.
Yeah, Noah Baumbach and Adam
He's
Driver.
writing.
is
He
magic
co-wrote
together.
Barbie, right?
Probably.
He did. He
I
did,
think
or
so.
she did.
Well, she's directing it and co. I think.
I
he
still
wrote on
think it's crazy that she went to direct a Barbie movie. I love it. It's gonna be like the craziest studio.
There's no way
movie.
it's like anything like
But
toy material.
I implore you guys to watch While We're Young. This came out in, I think it was 2013.
Early, right?
2014. And this was during like my Adam Driver phase where I watched The Force Awakens and I like had a whole stack of DVDs from my video store of like past Adam Driver movies, and this might be one of his best ones. It's just
Wow,
such
Ben
a-
Stiller's in this?
Ben Stiller, Amanda Seyfried, Adam Driver, who plays Ben Stiller's wife? What's her name? I'm blanking. But While We're Young is just such a good movie. Like it's very comedic at times, but it's very much an emotional drama of what Ben Stiller's character is going through. He kind of sees himself, a younger version of himself, in Adam Driver's character. They're both trying to be like good film directors, trying to boost themselves in the film industry, and he's kind of like missing out on his life, kind of having in a midlife crisis. Then he sees Adam Driver, who's like thriving in his 30s, and Adam Driver goes through a fantastic character arc and relationship with Ben Stiller's character, and it climaxes into one of my favorite scenes in the movie, where there's a great argument scene on top of this building that I just love between those two. So yeah, I really implore you guys to watch While We're Young. What other movie did I mention? Green Room also didn't make our list, but I love Green Room
shout out
so
Green
much.
Room.
Brutal, raw. J.K. Simmons, one of his best roles.
Raw.
Untamed power.
Okay,
That's
so
brutal.
whose list do we have next?
I think just me and Edgar left.
Nathan.
There he is. Val, I
Every
knew you
there
would
he
put
is.
that on there.
Damn, you're leaving me last, huh?
What
You
did I put
son of
on
a
there?
bitch.
Val.
Val, yes.
Oh, and Disaster Artist.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
man, no one else. let me touch on this.
Hold up. Hold.
What? What?
Moonlight at 11? Are you on crack?
No.
Ladybird at 12?
Oh,
Below
okay.
Lock?
Okay.
Okay, I'll be
Nathan, you
silent.
have a
I'll
voice.
shut up. I'll shut up.
I support.
Disaster Artist is way too high.
It is a bit too. I've never seen it,
Okay,
but
shut up.
It's good.
Get out of here. Let me break it down. Okay, so yeah, I'll start with my honorable mentions, I guess. First off, Zola. I contest that. You know what? It looks great. The acting is quite good. But dude, it's a narrative built over a Twitter thread, man. It's not gonna have as much substance as you think. I'm sorry. High Life. I like the wackiness.
Hey.
What's
that
up?
was great.
Okay. High Life is wacky, zany, even.
Is that a Queer Denis film?
Hell yes, it is. I should have
haven't
put
seen it.
that
I
on
need to
there.
watch it.
Robert Pattinson killing it. He's always really engaged with his art, and despite Evan's words, me and Karskid agree. It's quite fascinating. I like a good
And horny.
psychological-
Come on, it's great.
horny
Fascinating.
psychological sci-fi.
I had
Good
no
stuff.
idea what was happening.
Watch it again. You won't. Yeah, I mean, I said my thing about Ladybird. I've come around on it a bit more. Not that I was ever against it. I really liked Ladybird, and I like it.
No
the more I
birds?
revisit it. No birds. Yeah, in terms of 2000s films, I prefer Turning Red, but yeah, no, Ladybird. Ladybird's great, man. It really is. A lot of these films are really great. Pretty much everything about Zola I think is great. Moonlight, yeah, I said it's very beautiful. I love it a lot, and that should just tell you how much I enjoy the next films.
Nathan, talk to me about Val, because I've never seen Val. I'm a Val Kilmer fan.
Oh, me either. Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Have you seen a lot of Val Kilmer films before seeing Val, or
Yeah,
what melody?
yeah, at least a few here and there. Because I'm really big into Val. Has to be like one of my all-time favorite actors, Val Kilmer.
Okay.
So good, and I really enjoyed this documentary a lot because it chronicles his life. It is fascinating because like they actually used footage throughout his life because he recorded his life
Bunch, right?
and he like archived it. And he gave access to his archive.
Is there any Tombstone footage? Now that we watched Tombstone.
There's a lot actually.
Hell yes.
like him attending fan screenings of Tombstone
Yeah.
and stuff.
That's awesome. He's
it's
so
such
good
a-
in that movie.
Such an
It's
inspiring
funny. You're like,
documentary.
that's awesome, but like in his mindset, he's like, is this all I am? Just revisiting the past. It gets deep. It gets emotional. Unfortunately, at the time of this experience, he had already lost his voice to the throat. I think throat cancer specifically, and
Damn.
they have his son is the one that narrates the documentary in his words that he wrote. Val's words. And it's very captivating, him chronicling like why he takes on specific roles. Like he breaks down like why he took on playing Batman because he thought he could bring something very like deep to it, and he does and like cut stuff from the film. But that's also maybe why he chose not to come back for it. Reason he breaks down going into films, like his start in theater, and his experience with his previous wife, and having a child and stuff. It's so deep, it's so emotional. It's a cathartic father-son thing because it's his son narrating it. I think they hug at the end like of the recording
man.
session. It's so beautiful.
Is any Top Gun in there?
A little bit.
Yeah, I love him.
He's
as
I think
Iceman.
I think there's Tom Cruise vlog footage.
Yeah, he's Iceman in Top Gun.
Yeah.
And Disaster Artist, I assume it's because of your love for behind the scenes type.
Yeah, explain yourself.
I thought Josh was like, yeah, he likes it because. Yeah,
I don't get this movie. It's good. It's solid, but it's not
You
like
don't
top
get the
10
movie
worthy.
from one of our very own members that constantly leaves.
The Room is better, honestly,
Oh.
I
Wow.
mean, in a very different way.
in a more fun way. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not a
You know,
better movie, but it's fun.
okay, listen. The Disaster Artist, man. I think it's like, for as humorous as it is of like recreating the making of such an infamous film, it could definitely get emotional here and there, specifically by the end. I think like the part that really clicked with me was like come the end when they were premiering the film. Like Tommy Wiseau has such utmost confidence that he really did make his magnum opus, and he's showing it.
Yeah,
And
those
it's
scenes
like
were good.
the most dramatic stuff, and like everybody's laughing and like cringing. It's like, what the fuck's going on? And like the scene that really seals is like he runs out of the theater into the lobby, and he starts to have this breakdown, but he gets encouraging words from was it Greg, played by Dave Franco. It is so fucking funny the brothers playing. I would just like, you know, because he just breaking down like he really just like wanted to make like art, and like as a fucking artiste, you know, filmmaker aspiring, I really gelled with that, dude. It was really beautiful. And then of course like he goes back in and owns it, like, yes, this was the plan all along for you to laugh. But it's just like it was a cathartic moment in the whole experience. It's I think it's a lot more celebratory than just the comedic bones that it's marketing as.
Yeah, this is
I have
my.
I have a hot
this-
take real quick.
Okay,
Oh.
go for it.
I think Dave Franco is a better actor than James Franco.
That's not a hot take.
Not a hot take. Okay.
I mean, all right, I haven't seen
Yeah.
a whole lot of Dave, but
Yeah,
like him.
I always mix them up. That's the issue. So
What would you say is your favorite Dave performance, Josh? Like he's great. Like is he in the Neighbors movies?
yeah.
He's
so.
great Neighbors. Yeah.
21 Jump
Now you
Street.
see me.
21.
Honestly, he's good. And Now You See Me.
I need to watch Nerve.
his cameo in Beale Street could talk.
He's and he's great in After Party, the series.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Fun series, lovely.
Slaps.
But also a quick breakdown of Locke. Dude, like I was like, I think what really sold me is like the whole film takes place within the car. It's a car ride. with
Really?
Yeah, the whole film.
Yeah.
It's all one drive over like
How long is it?
Bluetooth rate. I think like 90 minutes ish.
Okay.
Pretty quick. But it just like it goes through this this story of just like this man confronting different things. It's like it's such a wild plot. I don't want to get into the details because when you hear him, you're like, oh my god, he has to juggle all this, and it's all like where he's going and like the reason he's driving, while also trying to like map out different things and make sure like his job's intact and like dealing with his family, communication. It gets so deep in that, and you're just so captivated for the whole ride. And Tom Hardy like kills it. It's so funny.
This is early Tom Hardy, right?
Yeah.
I think it's 2013.
Yeah.
It's interesting because like I feel like whenever we hear Tom Hardy now, like often we just keep thinking about his performance in Venom and just like the humor, but like he's
Wait,
goddamn
what?
Nobody's thinking that, Nate. I promise you.
We
All
don't
right,
think of Venom. We think of fucking Tom Hardy.
well, good. That's what I was getting at because he obviously is like a
sorry.
phenomenal actor in so many projects. It's just the noise I always hear revolves around Venom lately.
Yeah, then you just throw on Mad Max and you're like, oh, okay.
I mean, his best
Yeah.
movie is easily Warrior,
Inception.
2011.
Oh, here we go. Warrior.
Best movie of all time.
He
I'm not
on our one of the episodes, he actually. I need to watch Warrior. You sold me on it, Evan. I need to watch it.
That's my job in life. So everybody else
So
will work.
everyone Warrior.
It's on Netflix, damn it.
But let me in my top three real quick. Green Knight was snubbed as hell. Like how dare they? It's so gorgeous. The music is amazing. Dev Patel is a wonderful choice for a lead actor as Sir Gawain. And again, like the actor that plays the Green Knight.
The eyes, man. It's scary.
The eyes, the voice. Biblical banger.
Ralph Ineson's great. He has a great like little tiny role in Macbeth also.
Oh,
Sorry,
wow,
a little
interesting.
bit.
Real quick, has anybody else seen The Northman?
Tomorrow.
tomorrow for me.
I have-
There's one scene in The Northman that reminded me of Green Knight. My brother and I like egg each other on.
Which one?
Um,
Be back, but
it happened that night. I'll just say that it was a night scene in The Northman that reminded me of
The Northman comes at night.
I don't want to go deep about deviant thoughts, but yeah, I just loved how mythic the Green Knight is. It's such a very gorgeous, cool movie.
Yeah, I love the approach of the morality tale of it all, really, and just like the seeing the future that could be, and like the confrontation and owning up of your actions and stuff.
That ending scene is still like one of the best endings. Like the ending scene, the natural ending, like it's fucking incredible.
What's the last line?
Off with your head.
Yeah, great.
In a very delightful tone.
Yeah, I love how it's like. It's so up for interpretation. Also, like there's so many different ways you could read that.
I believe they're lifelong friends now.
Hell yeah!
It was like a more comedic line, I mean.
And of course, we did a full review of Everything Everywhere. It's beautiful. It was initially my submission was number 1, and then I was like, "Wait, Josh," and he was like, "Bitch." But man, yeah, it's phenomenal. Alleyway all the way.
I'm so glad everybody else had the same favorite scene as me, because like I walked out of the theater and I was just like the whole car ride. I'm like, Jalen, that alleyway scene might be one of my favorite scenes I've seen in a very, very, very long time. And then everybody talked about it because I'm like, yeah, it's magic.
Yeah.
And
what a picture!
What a picture! And then the Lighthouse, again revisiting it, I was like really captivated when I first saw it. I'm a big fan of like H.P. Lovecraft type stories and Lovecraftian horror, psychological horror, really. And it just like diving like tenfold into that, which is like visions of tentacle monsters and mermaids, and just like the whole briny nature of that island in the lighthouse, which is just a beautiful setting. The sound design is so damn good in this movie. It's some of the best like contrast and framing of just like it's full box.
They use some like early 1900s cameras as well. If you watch it behind the scenes, it's crazy.
Right. And I think you could see it in a good way. Like beautiful levels of the film grain and again like just the stormy nature of like hitting the rock walls of the island.
The seagulls.
I always have this funny story every time that I always thought like when I watched any movie that had a seagull, I was always like, seagulls look so fucking fake. Like why can't it look realistic? And then I see seagulls in real life and they look that fucking like puppeteered, just gliding on the wind. I was like, oh, oops. But yeah, man, it's wonderful. And again, like the lead performances are great. And I had said this leaving it by the ending when Pattinson's character looks into the light and he just fucking goes mad, and just like the crackling sound just like destroying the bass, and it genuinely was like a moment that I had not felt in a while, that I was genuinely like terrified of this performance.
It was such a cool theater experience, regardless if you liked it
Definitely,
or not. Like, it was
yeah.
just
Yeah,
absolutely. And it's another thing of interpretation, really, because you can view it in many different ways. Like the thing he saw in there truly drove him mad, or maybe nothing was there at all, and all the lead up was for nothing, and that's what drove him mad. Like there's so many interpretations. It's great.
I agree. Yeah, and people always complain like between The Witch and The Lighthouse, like, well, maybe Edgar's movies kind of like get too weird at the end between the Lighthouse scene and the Witch scene at the very end. But I like it so much. I like it a lot because it gets really weird, but it's still up into your interpretation, or it kind of dives full into the myth of it all. And that's why I like the Witch ending scene. That's why I love the Lighthouse ending scene too, because Edgar just goes so in on the movie. I just love it.
The final shot of the Witch is great because, like, you know, she's just approaching the others, and I'm just like, all right, I vibe with this, and then they just start fucking floating. I'm like, oh shit,
Fantastic.
I love this movie.
It's so good. Yeah, great list.
Okay, so Mr. Edgar Ortega, you have some fucking explaining to do right now.
Yeah,
Where the fuck is Moonlight? Where the fuck is Moonlight?
Number 10.
After Yang, above Moonlight.
Ooh.
Wait,
I
you
agree.
didn't,
Oh wait, you put it above the Lighthouse. Damn it.
you didn't check the fucking what's it called, the website, the letterbox, because I've been
Oh,
doing
did
some
you fucking
updating.
change it, you little bitch?
Not just that, I've been changing a lot because I'm like,
Okay, let me
I
bring
don't
that
really.
up.
Wait,
like,
no,
for
wait.
example-
There's no excuse, Edgar. Wait, like, I'm not.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing.
Did you
there's
change the top 10? Because that would have fucked some shit up.
No. The top 10 is the same.
Okay.
But you
Recount.
there's no rearranging. At one point in time, you
Stop
had
the count.
Moonlight not in your top 12.
It's never been on the 10. though.
Wow.
I feel you.
No, but here's
okay.
here's the thing. Half of these
listening.
movies, they're solo on this list because I have to rewatch them. Like
Okay.
I have like a hard time to like
That's how I am too. Yeah.
like
Like
remembering what
remembering how they
happens in-
hit. Yeah.
Yeah. Like for example, I remember really liking a Green Room, and that shit was like on 24, and then it went even down right now when I was like interchanging some things.
Should I bring
feel
up your
that.
full list right now then?
What?
Should I bring up your full list right now?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
All 82.
Because I also Green Room was like the big hype of the year. Was that 2016? Somewhere
Yeah.
around
No,
then.
15.
15. Because people were loving
Oh,
Green Room.
Moonlight's
and I
up to
watched
12
it.
now, you little shit.
I watched Green Room. I'm like, this movie is just fucks. It's so crazy.
Yeah, it's because like as I'm listening to you guys, I'm like, yeah, I remember thinking that back when these movies came out.
Yeah.
So I'm
No,
like,
not Lamb at 32. I can't wait
Hold
to
it
watch
there.
Lamb. I'm genuinely so excited.
Okay, so you're top 20, I guess.
yeah.
Good for 8th grade. Great
say
movie.
something
I'd say.
about.
Oh
Good
my
for
god.
X.
Yeah.
I need to watch
I want to say something about a ghost story.
Oh,
I need
Oh
to watch
yes,
it.
please.
I do want to watch that.
It's really
that
good.
movie like it's like it is good. It can be painfully fucking slow at times, but like it's just one of those other movies that is just like the vibe and it's so fucking great. It can even feel like claustrophobic at times, which is kind of like the point for the character, like being stuck in this house for so fucking long. Another David Lowery movie.
It's
We-
Rooney Mara in the lead, right?
Wait a fucking second.
What?
You have the humans at 31?
Yeah,
The-
it didn't
That
hit.
movie fucks.
Is it just people sitting in a room? I can't remember. I haven't.
It's,
Yeah.
It's the no, it's
No,
not.
pardon.
Hey, Tom, how are you sitting in the
Camera
car?
work- The camera work is some of the best I've seen like of last year. It's fucking
Interesting,
incredible.
interesting.
The blocking in this movie is like very good. It's similar to old.
Here's the thing
Like,
about the
really
humans.
interesting blocking.
Even though I kind of like think like the relationships between the family is really believable, I don't really connect with these people, and like that's like if I can't
Like-
connect, then what?
That's you can
What?
say that about like a lot of movies. Euphoria, like come on.
Yeah, but that's different,
My argument
bro.
of Euphoria season 1.
But does the humans have a Euphoria tone? Like it knows it's like
They don't have fast
But like
They're all
the
dressed
They
in
have
novels.
performances are great. This is the only like Amy Schumer performance I actually like.
Excuse me.
Amy
She's
Schumer's
good.
in that movie?
She's
Yeah,
actually trying to do it in it. Yeah,
No way. I do not believe you.
She's
it's
good in
great.
roles, guys. Come on.
No way.
Have you seen
Steven
Trainwreck?
Yeun is
that the
is
one
in this
movie?
I haven't
Is that
seen
the one
This
Trainwreck,
movie?
movie,
to be fair.
Carson, you need to watch it. The cast is incredible. Steven Yeun, Richard Jenkins, Beanie Feldstein. That's a great cast.
Another movie that I remember loving when I watched it for the first time, and it's really fucking low on the list now because I don't remember it. But It Comes at Night.
Wait,
Oh,
I need to see that
Midsummer. How's
movie.
that low? How's Midsummer so low?
Because he
I've
listened to me.
never liked that movie, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
Drag it.
It's my Hereditary.
Explain your Zola ranking and why we're the same.
Look, even though I think I like Sola better, I think Midsommar is a better made movie. That's why it's over.
I get
Sola.
that. Yeah,
But
I don't get it, but I understand.
But Edgar, I'm with you on It Comes at Night. Like I think it's right being at the bottom because
That's the same director as Waves, right?
Same director as Waves, Trey Edward
Is it?
Schultz.
okay.
Evaluates this whole argument.
It has some great horror moments. The family dynamic is also again very interesting. But
Yeah.
I don't know. The movie just didn't. I didn't like it a lot when I first saw it. I think I gave it like a 3 out of 5.
It kind of plays around the whole idea about like the whole like everybody needs to be like under lockdown like once night comes in, and it overdoes it at times, and to the point that it's kind of tiring.
Yeah.
But I remember really vibing with the movie, so that's why.
The only thing I've heard about this movie is that the advertising was like really misleading.
Yeah, I was
remember,
expecting
I
it to be
sort of
like
remember that.
I thought it was gonna be like not Income Tonight, A Quiet Place.
Yeah,
But it very much isn't. It's very slow paced. Pacing is all over the place. Has some good horror moments, but at other times I'm like, what is the point? What are you trying to get at here? I hated the ending. So, and also a movie I did not like for A24 is Edgar's 24th movie here, Free Fire.
Really?
They go into a
Alright.
factory.
I
it's
saw
a
it in theaters.
shootout.
It was fun. I don't really remember most.
It's
of it.
not
fun.
great.
Yeah.
I was so bored. I'm like, they just keep. How many bullets do they have? Like, it got too goofy for me.
Hey, I'm here first.
Like,
The deaths
leaving
are
reality
cool.
of-
I like the deaths.
I disagree. I think the death's like, oh, try the leg, the other leg, the arm, the other arm, and I'm dead. It's like,
hey,
he got shot like-
Charlotte Copley has a pretty cool death.
okay, yeah,
The whole-
his was great.
yeah.
He's great in the movie.
Edgar, talk about Tragedy of Macbeth because I think you're the only one that has it in the top
Oh
10.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you know anything about me, I love me some medieval epics. So, when I think I saw it. I was late to the party. We had already been like out for like a couple of weeks. But
This was a great
that-
theatrical experience for sure.
yeah, like it. I love Dune. I love The Green Knight, but I think Tragedy of Macbeth might just be the best looking movie of 2021. Is
The
sets in
production
that-
design is fucking insane. It's
Yeah.
minimalistic, but it's really, really
Same cinematographer as Half Blood Prince. Shout out.
good. Really?
Ayo.
Yeah.
Wow.
No wonder that shit looks good. But yeah, like I mean, it's Macbeth. You know the story. You've seen it 100 times. But like just the way it's told, and Denzel Washington as Macbeth is fucking
He's fucking incredible in this movie. Yeah.
yeah, and Frances McDormand again, incredible. The ending, though, probably it might be my favorite like action set piece, like in a climax in all 2021 because
Wow.
it's so simple but it's so effective. And there's like
Yeah.
a fight scene between I forgot one of the characters' names, but between that character and Macbeth, and just the way that Denzel moves and that it's so fucking badass. But yeah, like that whole movie is like again a lot of A24 movies are just like vibes to be honest. When you think about it.
Vibes ranked.
Yeah.
Evan's the only one who did not.
Also, shout out to the who played the witches. The
Oh my
witches.
god. Catherine Hunter, I think. Incredible.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, she was in Harry Potter. Oh, cool.
Hold up. Let me look this up.
Weren't they all?
But yeah, like
But Macbeth is like the Shakespearean like dialogue I just can't like connect with, but everything else about the movie
Wow.
is amazing.
It's dense.
you fucking scumbag.
Heathens.
Pathetic.
Art thou?
Our teacher.
That was my
Yeah.
problem with The Witch too. That dialogue is weird.
I will say, like
Dialogue,
halfway
all
into
trying
the witch,
I would like-
dialogue.
I
I will
have
say-
no.
halfway into the witch, I did like finally turn on my subtitles. I was like, hold on, that's some thick yees and
Movies that are placed in that time period. Half of the time, I don't know what the fuck they're saying, but I'm just vibing. I'm like, yeah, give me more.
Yeah,
of
the
it.
vibes are great.
I'm honestly more impressed in the performance because I'm like, damn, you really nailed that enunciation.
Yeah. It's like Denzel is so good in Macbeth.
Yeah, and he goes through like a lot of monologues in that movie, and all
Yeah.
of them are fucking memorable.
It's one of my favorite Shakespearean plays, Macbeth.
You haven't seen the.
You want to
this
know
one?
how like not into Shakespeare I am? Like I going in this movie, I thought it was Hamlet.
Oh my god. Oh
The
my
Lion
God.
King.
Didn't
you
you
mean?
Didn't you have to read Shakespeare
Anything?
in school?
No,
Romeo and
I mean
Juliet.
I probably had to, but I didn't.
Like Romeo and Juliet, the Midsummer Night's Dream, Hamlet, Macbeth.
Midsummer Night's Dream. That
okay.
that movie fucked. That one with Christian Bale.
What's the one that starts with an O?
Oh,
Othello.
Othello.
Othello. Yeah, that one too.
Ophelia.
Why did I get it?
Wait,
What?
no. Ophelia, the movie with Daisy Ridley, is right.
Oh yeah, was Tom
Is that
Felton in that
Shakespeare?
too?
Yeah,
He is.
I still use it.
I can see that too. But yeah,
Shout
Shakespeare
out
rocks.
to Brie Larson in the room. She's
Man, oh my god, Brie Larson in the room is phenomenal.
Are they
Another
trapped in the
movie
room?
is,
What is
like,
the premise
insane.
of Room?
Everyone go watch Short Term 12. That's a great Brie Larson movie.
Oh,
Another
Short-Term
great-
It's
12.
a great everyone movie. Like, isn't Rami Malek in that?
Everybody's in that.
Lakeith,
Daniel Destin Cretton.
Caitlin Deaver,
Caitlin Deaver.
the best.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But like Room is just another great movie with such a heartwarming, like, well, maybe not heartwarming, but strong relationship between a mother and a son, and just like seeing that, like, I forgot Jacob
Jacob
Tremblay's
Tremblay. Yeah.
character's name, but like almost like seeing his like whole
Should have been
world, like-
nominated, honestly.
yeah, he should have been nominated. His whole world like be like collapsing by the time that he gets to like once they get out of the room. Oh fuck.
There's a
I
room?
fucking-
Oh, shit.
But yeah, that twist is
What
like
is the premise of
way
this
it's, like,
movie? I'd actually
still
don't
don't
Do you
know.
want to know?
You don't know
No,
Room?
I don't want to know.
Don't
I
spoil
wanna
it.
know.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Wait, you haven't seen Room?
I haven't seen Room either.
Wait, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, hold on! I have to
Whoa,
rethink my life
impressive.
choices.
How did you go through 2015 without seeing Room, Carson?
It just looks like a movie. I don't know.
He asked
looks
Carson
like a
Wow,
only
really?
He
I
asked
thought it was a
Carson
TV
only
series.
because I'm Carson.
It's like Room. This by this poster, it's really wholesome. It is not a wholesome movie.
Yeah.
No.
it's
Yeah,
fucking
see,
depressing.
that's
really
what the vibe I
dark.
get from it. And at the time, I was like, oh, Mad Max, Star Wars.
Where can I
Were
watch
you-
Room?
Who were you in 2015?
A sophomore in high school. That's who I was, Evan.
He was a white boy.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's more.
Yeah, literally.
Freshman in
Nah.
college for me. Yeah, this was a man, great movie.
Where can I watch Room?
Maybe Netflix.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
All
I'm
of them
feeling
are so
Netflix
bad.
or Hulu.
Yeah, let me look.
Let's look.
Why is China trending?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Breaking.
It's on Showtime. God damn it.
fuckers.
Hulu Now premium subscription.
It's Showtime subscription. But yeah, great list overall, Edgar. I'm trying to see what we didn't talk about. Eighth grade, one of the most awkward movies of all time.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Will Burnham, great.
Man, I was like sinking in my chair so many times during eighth grade.
Oh, you know what? I own the movie Frank, which is by the same director as Room, and I haven't watched it yet.
Lenny
Oh.
Abrahamson.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
this one stars Fassbender.
Yeah, Frank. I need to see Frank because I was on
Oh,
a big
And Maggie
Fassbender,
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, people keep recommending me Frank, but I
And
never
Donald
seen it.
Gleason.
Really? That sounds.
Donald or Donald?
Donald.
The ginger
Don't
one.
know. Don't know.
I can't pronounce it. I every time I had to go watch him
Doorhinge?
say it in an interview because I messed it
Nathan,
up.
get out of here. Oh man,
Doorhinge Gleason.
I'm shocked though. Hereditary is number 1 for you. One.
Why are you shocked? It's like the most
great.
obvious.
Who's shocked?
thing
Not
ever.
me.
It's fucking great.
I don't know, man.
Who
Here's-
would've thought?
Here's the thing about Hereditary and The Witch, which fall into a category that I don't know if it's a thing, but I've made it a thing for myself. About like this, like almost like subgenre in horror where it's not really focused on an entity or like a fucking serial killer. It's mostly like family or relationship based. Like I would even put
Yes.
I would even put a movie like Gone Girl into like that subgenre of horror where it's so like you can
Right.
I don't know if you can like something with Hereditary you can see it happening in real life, but like just like the conflict between the main players is just so like interesting, and it's so like it almost wants to it almost makes you like want to like intervene between these people
Yes.
because you're like frustrated, like fuck, wake the fuck up.
For real. And that's why I was saying about The Witch. That's why I like The Witch so much. Each of the characters go through so many trials and tribulations. Like I think I haven't seen The Witch in a minute now, but like the son is such an interesting role in The Witch where he's like going through not puberty yet, but like he's very lustful towards like his own sister a little bit.
Yeah, there's some
Yeah,
weird
that
shots
shit
in that
goes-
movie.
Hey, now it's on
Some
you too.
1600s.
Good point.
Yeah,
No.
but like
Okay.
oh great, awesome.
But that's what surprised me about the witch is like his performance, the kid, really good.
His
Yeah, the kid is
during the,
really good.
his final scene was
Yeah,
Man,
very I was like, wow, you just dude went all in.
Where are you? How? Why haven't I heard of you?
He's going for it during the ending for him. Yeah, honestly, George's great. Then the father dealing with like being the head of the house, masculinity, like he's chopping wood with his shirt off, trying to like provide for his family. Kind of feels like he failed them at the beginning.
Trying to keep the faith.
Trying to keep the faith because they got like excommunicated basically, or they got kicked out, and it's them trying to struggle with that while also dealing with the loss of their baby born who wasn't baptized, which changes everything kind of in a way. It's like he was unprotected from the threat of like, oh man, everything. I don't want to spoil.
Or that was the instance with the younger son too, Caleb.
Yeah. And the son and the father going out in the woods trying to be like, again, that's dealing with masculinity and all that stuff. Man, The Witch is so layered in terms of their characters.
That movie has 2 actors from The Green Knight because the mom is the queen in Green Knight.
Oh,
yeah.
Anytime her in anything, I just remember that scene from season 1 of Game of Thrones. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
But I honestly wonder, like just like hearing Robert Eggers talk about like his previous movies during the Northman like press, like that he didn't get to make the movie that he wanted to make with The Witch, which is very interesting to me because this movie is just fucking incredible. So what the fuck were you even?
I'm shocked you said that. Yeah. But I think all the directors say that. Like they always say, like I wish I could have done more. But The Witch for me is just 5 out of 5. Pure vibes, pure character work, great character work. I loved it a lot. It's my favorite Eggers movie. I think I go Witch, Northman. Northman could rise up if I see Northman again. But Witch, Northman, The Northman, and then The Lighthouse.
you rewatched The Lighthouse.
I should. I should.
One of the best parts of rewatching The Northman last night is the friend that I watched it with. After the movie ended, he was like, "Didn't that like final sequence give you like most of our Battle of the Heroes vibes?"
Oh,
I just like
damn.
laughing.
Really?
I
That final
already
fight
know
is beautiful.
They had a shot in the trailer. I know exactly what you're talking about.
The game.
So looking forward for A24, what do they have coming up? They have
Men.
Men. Those
Garland.
filthy men.
Men. Yeah. Alex Garland.
Somebody groaned last night when the trailer came out, and then the title came in, and they were like, "Of course."
Wait, okay, yeah, no, wait, I did see that trailer. What the fuck was it about?
Jesse Buckley, man.
Crazy people.
He's great.
Sounds like
I love Jessie Buckley. I will see anything she does. What else do they have on the
Bodies with Rachel Sennell and
Trailer next week, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm in.
Premiered at
Jesse
South
Eisenberg
by, I
movie.
think. Yeah, I mean, who saw that at Sundance? Me, Edgar.
Yeah.
What? So
Yeah.
Unforgettable as fuck.
I think it was me. Yeah.
I know
What did you-
Sundance was online, but every time I hear someone say when we were at Sundance, I
Oh,
think
we were there.
you guys flew out.
We were there, Nathan.
South by Southwest.
What'd you see at Sundance, Josh and Edgar?
When you finish Saving the World,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg directorial debut. I mean, Finn Wolfhard's really good in that movie, and
Yeah.
Julianne Moore is good. The ending's
another
good,
movie,
but-
another movie with a pretty good ending, but doesn't really earn it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm very curious for Men, going back to that, because Alex Garland for me, 5 out of 5 on Ex Machina for me, 4.5 for Annihilation. I love the ending for Annihilation so much. I'm hopeful that Men is really good. I haven't vibed with the trailers that much, but I'm hopeful.
I guess we can talk about Euphoria because that's technically A24.
Hey,
Ish, yeah.
Great
show
series.
needs to end after
Ish.
season 3.
It does.
Yeah, I think it will. I don't know.
What you think? What will happen in season 3?
It will
I
end
hope it
after
ends
season
after
3.
season 3.
Oh,
it should have ended by this past season.
I don't think so. I think there was still more. to do.
Rue's art was great. The ending.
Yeah, my dad's like second favorite show of all time behind Game of Thrones.
I thought he hated kids.
Your dad's taste is.
It's weird.
I need to interview him because
Let's bring him on the pod.
this man is like, I hate kids, but then
Fuck Spider-Man.
fuck Spider-Man.
Yep. He hates Thor, by the way, too.
He hates. Man.
He was like, I'm never watching Thor Ragnarok. No way in hell.
He sounds like my mom.
He sounds like Carson.
Yeah, but yeah, he loves Euphoria. Like, Evan, this is, oh my gosh, like this is the best show ever.
Why are you really watching this, Dad?
Oh, come on.
So do they have the whole list of what's been released?
Oh, cool.
Lobster.
I need to watch Under the Skin.
Ooh, hated it.
Yeah.
What?
Hated Under the Skin. I was the only person, or I think me and my other friend were the only person in my film class who hated Under the Skin because we had to watch it
Really?
and talk about it in a discussion board, and I ripped on it. I'm like, I do not like this
I've
movie.
heard Ryan Johnson talk a lot about that movie.
He loves that movie.
Yeah,
Ryan
I heard
Ryan
Ryan loves that movie,
glowing
so-
review.
Ryan loves it. I'm like, I wish I could agree, Ryan. I hated it. Hated it.
Now I need to watch it so I can spite you.
Yeah, you should.
I've heard great things. Yeah.
Lock, great. So yeah, I think the earliest is Spectacular Now that I saw. Spectacular Now
What's
in the 80s.
this?
I don't know.
Never
It's,
heard
it's
of
also
that.
the lowest rated
Looks like
Aubrey
a porno.
Plaza?
A24.
Bill Murray? What is this? Chast? Roman Coppola?
It has a 2.0 on Letterboxd.
Oof.
Good
Roman
enough.
Coppola.
Charlie Sheen?
It seems like a nepotism movie to me.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm shocked none of us have seen The Last Black Man in San Francisco.
I
because
bought
everyone,
it. I need to watch it. I really
everyone
need
that's
to
seen
watch
that
it.
movie has just like told me it's
Yeah.
like the greatest thing.
I mean,
Well-
Jonathan Majors.
For me, I saw the first Black Man in San Francisco. I didn't see the last one though.
What?
Carson, please.
Has anyone seen Spring Breakers?
Not at all, boy.
I'm not.
Nope.
I need to. I've
I've
heard
heard it's like
controversial things.
bonkers.
I've seen the trailer. I've seen James Franco with a grill.
Me too.
Dungeons is in it.
Quite the pants it got on
Isn't
there.
Selena Gomez in it too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
I really need to rewatch The Bling Ring.
I need to
Yeah,
watch
you guys
that.
need
Do
to
it.
watch it. It's really
I've seen it. I
good.
just
Yeah,
don't remember.
Emma Watson,
The
2
Bling
years
Ring-
after Deathly
The
Hollow.
Bling Ring walks so Euphoria could run.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it walks
that,
so like Thornbridge.
that shot where it's just like on the hill of them. That was. I think it was one shot like with them in the house.
So fucking
Like, from
cool.
a distance. It was so cool.
What's that movie that also did that recently? It's from who's the Euphoria guy that we all meme on.
Sam.
Oh, Malcolm and Marie.
Levinson.
Malcolm and Marie.
No,
I
no,
like.
no. Assassination Nation.
Oh, I remember that trailer.
It's cool. I really like that movie.
I heard it's good.
I see it.
But
on
it has
here.
a shot like that where there's a invasion in the house and it
Really?
rotates 360 around the outside of the house and you see
Oh,
the
that's
entire
cool.
invasion through the windows. It's
Cool.
fucking awesome.
I really need to see Tusk.
I've
It's,
seen
Yes.
Kevin Smith, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking
Click on-
bonkers.
Body horror, baby.
Yep.
Click on enemy. What do they show you for enemy?
Nothing.
Oh man. Okay.
Nothing. And
So
everything.
wait, scroll up to the top. Does it have like the?
That's
the,
sad. That's Adam from.
This is there's a Ryan Reynolds movie. Like this is a weird early A24. Like where it's just like they did weird shit.
Most violent year.
Boring.
Hey, it's Dick Grayson.
I didn't put that on my list. I should have like added that. But
I've heard the Amy
Not-
Amy Winehouse documentary.
Oh god, not barely lethal. No.
what's barely lethal?
I've seen like a lot of close. Haley Steinfeld is like
Oh.
the secret agent, and then she wants
What?
to.
Yeah, she wants to go
She
to high
wants to
school.
leave it all behind to
Oh.
be a real girl.
Sounds like a Disney Channel premise, but
It really does.
I remember this.
I think the lead of the organization is Samuel Jackson.
Oh,
and
it's
the
by
vil-
Kyle Newman.
and the
I
villain is
remember
Jessica Alba.
this.
Isn't Kyle Newman like the fan? Like the fan? of
Yeah,
the Star Wars thing?
who was kind of memed on Star Wars Twitter post The Last Jedi because he's like, oh, critics are being paid off,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. He's very anti Last Jedi, and I remember because I think Ken Knapsack was kind of friends with him or something, or they were on a podcast together, and that's how I even knew who he was. And then I remember like looking up, it's like, oh, he directed the fan thing, and then that movie, and I was like, oh,
Have
Really,
Have
lethal
you?
looks so bad.
Has anyone seen Mississippi Grind?
Mendelsohn?
Oh yes,
I see
I've
Ben
seen
Mendelsohn.
it. It's great.
Yeah. It's
great.
the directors of Captain Marvel.
Yeah, because I watched it for Captain Marvel. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
really
Evan, go
good.
rank it.
I have it.
27.
Hold on,
Let's go.
I have it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Count to 5.
I need to go to bed.
It's like number like 18, 19, something like that. But it's very good, very good. Witch Cinema, Green Room Cinema.
Oh no, Patrick, no.
He's great.
I
in
haven't
that.
seen The Lobster, and I really want to.
Yeah,
Wait, who's that?
I've seen it.
Wait, is that Rachel Wise?
Yeah.
Damn right it is.
Let's
Ooh,
go.
love her.
Oh, I didn't talk about Swiss Army Man. It's a great movie.
They fart
Watch
at
it.
the end.
I really need to. All right,
There's a lot
that's
deeper
the
than
Lighthouse
that.
too. I need to watch this one.
I've heard good things about American Honey as well.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Shia LaBeouf.
Uh,
I need to watch 20th Century Women. That's the Mike Mills.
Oh yeah, I heard good things about that in 2016. Yeah,
Did you?
I did.
That was a sarcastic
Fuck.
tone.
No,
Jeez.
sorry. It was honest. Is that
Free Fire.
Yeah, great. What's her name? Is that the daughter, the girl that plays everything?
That's Killian Murphy.
Every kid.
The
Yeah.
Kenny Grace.
Yeah.
No, I
Thank
think
God,
she's the.
is it?
No, it's the girl from that fucking CW show.
Oh, Sabrina?
Oh,
Is that
Yeah,
Sabrina?
Sabrina. Yeah.
she's great.
Oh.
That was a Netflix show, wasn't it?
Sprika. It starts with the S. Fuck. But she's great. I like her. She's great in Sabrina. I watched like the first season of Sabrina.
Kelly loves.
I forgot Cillian Murphy's in that too.
I cannot believe Sabrina crossovers.
Apparently,
Oh man,
Is
Armie
it
Hammer's
Cillian
in it, I
Murphy or is it
forgot.
Cillian Murphy? Oh, is it that
Cillian.
wrong? Cillian?
Cillian, Killian.
I say Cillian Murphy.
I think Cillian. Man, Armie Hammer was in Free Fire. I forgot about
Holy
that.
James.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
I'm sold.
it
Evan's
comes
favorite
with
movie,
me.
Killing a Sacred Deer.
Awful.
But it's got Barry Keoghan.
So
My
does the
boy.
Green Knight, baby.
Barry's great in it, but
He
not
laughs
for me.
like me. We have the same. We share the same laugh.
I can't wait to watch it and
Wait,
just absolutely
Kirsten
4.5
Dunst is in
star
the
the fuck out
A24
of it.
movie?
Wood shock.
What?
Who's that?
Is it a doc?
Kirsten Dunst.
Kind of looks like it.
Woodstock.
Like Woodstock, but horror. I don't know.
Three people. in it.
It is.
Haunted.
No, it's not. Wait.
That sounds interesting.
Drugs.
Drugs, Dreamworld, so basically A24. Yeah.
Euphoria. Blueprint.
Climax. Watch Climax.
Fine high
IMAX.
life. I want to know the high life.
Does it have the
Fucking photo.
2022 film? Scroll up to the top.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
it has pictures for the top ones. Very good.
What's this movie?
Macbeth.
Skies Everywhere?
Guy is everywhere.
Never heard of it.
Interesting.
Apple
It
original
is
film.
everywhere.
I never heard of Everything Everywhere. Interesting.
All at once. A multiverse movie. I'm
Has coming
confused.
soon. When you face saving the world.
Marcel, guys.
Have you seen the shorts?
I need to.
The shorts are incredible.
What's this?
I showed Nathan the trailer and he's like, "That was the coolest fucking thing." ever."
It's
And then the and then I got it as an ad, and I was like, I'm not skipping it.
Dude, it's so
great.
good.
I'm excited.
Men looks like fuck, man. That's gonna be fuck.
I find
No,
it
X.
in that X is gonna become like it's like their own, their first like franchise in a way. They already making the prequel.
mean, there's
What?
already
Sla-
sequels
just a
coming.
slasher.
Prequel to X?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's-
double
that's
feature
good.
X.
they already
and-
shot it. They
What?
shot it at the same time.
It's coming this year, yeah.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Interesting. Who's in Bodies?
Rachel Snow.
Me.
Click on it.
Shiva Baby. I can't click on it. It's not letting me.
God damn it.
Click on it.
I go to the IMDb.
No, you're good.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
But
I think we did it.
Good stuff.
We
good
did it,
stuff.
Joe.
Okay. Fun
So-
times.
Next week we're doing top 10 scenes in Warrior. That'd be fun.
Top 10 WB films. Let's go.
Improbable.
That'd be impossible.
Scooby Doo 1 and 2, baby.
5,000.
What will be
But,
our next top 10? Pixar
What about
or what?
What about like
Oh gosh, that
Top
would be a
10
heated debate.
Pixar for definitely doing Pixar for Lightyear before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
top 10 best picture?
Before that?
winners?
Should we do what's coming out in May?
My birthday.
Yeah.
Top
Doctor
Gun,
Strange.
Doctor Strange.
My birthday.
It's too late to do
Kenobi.
MCU. I think we might save that for Thor.
That is
I hate
egregious.
MCU rankings.
It's so tough.
We got
so
Okay, so
tired.
MCU.
commentary like next year.
I'm so tired of MCU.
Well, especially because everyone adds in the
You
shows
sound like Twitter,
now.
Evan.
I know. Oh my gosh. Black Panther #1.
Yeah, see,
Loki #1. Nathan's least favorite movie or show.
you don't even know what it is.
We're not including TV shows in the MCU ranking.
Too bad,
I
I
mean,
did.
It's not your show, Evan.
Wow.
Top 6
Got
Lord
him.
of the Rings.
Absolutely.
Top
body.
6 Lord of the Rings. Let's go.
Or would you do
Okay.
top 10 Middle Earth? Just have one missing,
I gotta watch them.
or no?
You know,
You get like the old 70s cartoons in.
Yeah. and the
You know what would
animated.
be
Top
a
10
fun
Nicolas
one?
Cage.
That'd be fun.
You have to rank the extended edition separately from the theatrical.
I want to do years at some point. Like top 10 2019 would be a good one.
No, I can do that. That's easy.
Yeah.
Now
those would
that's
be really fun to
that's
verify.
literally a discourse war like every other month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some motherfucker always sends
The
a
2019
letterbox. Oh, updating my thing, and then we're like,
Frozen 2 too low. Frozen 2 overrated. Fucking
"You're a fucking idiot."
fraud, Spider-Man.
top 10 Harry Potter.
Well, that's easy.
Definitely. That's easy.
Yeah.
Half-Blood Prince.
Oh, blood.
Actually,
I mean, I've
we
only
say
seen
that's
8 of
easy,
them,
but we
so-
spent
3
4
and a
hours
half hours.
going through it.
It's great. You're right.
Fast and Furious ranked.
Top 10 Steven
mean-
Spielberg.
Ooh.
Ooh, that'd
Top
be a
5
good
Spielberg
one.
would be really fun.
He just has the Fablemans coming out.
Because
this year.
we'd all have
Yeah,
so different
yeah.
ones, probably.
Number 1 ET forever.
Top
The
3
Jangler-
Damon Chazelle.
Hell yeah.
Top 10 Fincher.
Ooh. Brad Pitt, Fincher. Yeah, we could do those. Brad Pitt for that one movie coming out this
Yeah.
summer.
That 7 movie
Bullet
is
Train?
just so overrated.
Carson's canceled from being my friend.
Fight Club better, for real, for real.
Oh god.
On God.
Yeah,
I want to do top 10 Neon coming out, or whenever they have a new one.
Let's
coming
look up
out.
this Neon.
My
do they
Harry
do
Potter
a lot?
ranking
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so
What the
low.
fuck is like Neon doing?
They have a lot. They have a good library.
They just got a Fire of Love, that documentary I love from Sundance. So
Evan, is
Volcano
Half-Blood
one.
Prince really your favorite Harry Potter?
It is, yeah.
But ask him.
I have 15 movies on my Neon list, so I need to watch more.
Ooh, Colossal is Neon.
We got
Yeah.
Ingrid Goes West. We
Never seen
got I, Tanya.
All right, I
Billie
need
Eilish.
Fox
documentary.
Lux. Ooh,
All right,
Monos,
save it.
Loose.
Carson, let me go to sleep.
Possessor.
Let me go. Let me die.
Sorry.
Neon.
Top 10 Netflix originals.
That'd be fun.
The Kissing Booth,
Yeah.
number 1. Starring Nate Jacobs.
Neon has
Thunder.
Crimes of the Future in June, the Cronenberg movie,
Yeah, and also Infinity Pool later this year.
and Pleasure.
Getting 2 Cronenberg movies this year.
I think Memoria is coming to a theater near me soon. I'm excited.
That fucking movie. Just release
It's
it.
wild.
Those
It's
fuckers.
crazy. What they're
That
doing,
fucking
yeah.
thing.
A road show? You gotta be kidding me.
Wait.
Never
Ridiculous.
coming to streaming.
Does
You
Memories
got a
of
road
Murder?
show?
Does Memories of Murder count as Neon?
Oh,
I guess it
no.
could because it was acquired later for a re-release.
Yeah.
Oh no, the beach bum is Neo.
Hell yes.
I need to
Neon
do
is
a
some
commentary rewatch
good
with Carson.
Okay. Yeah, this was fun. We'll talk about our next top 10 later on.
Okay, so to take this out, we'll be doing this top 10 series a lot. So tune in for the next one, whenever it is. My Cup of Tea. Go watch it. Nathan, where do you plug? Where do you plug yourself?
what?
Where do I pull?
I'm tired. Sorry.
Well, on a good day, you can find
Whoa.
You can find me at _ Nathan Ross on Twitter, as well as over on youtube.com/Nathan Ross, where you can find all our My Cup of Tea episodes, as well as our commentaries for individual films and Hyperspace Hype. We did commentary the entire Star Wars saga of films. We will eventually get on the TV train. But
And what are we doing next week on our commentary?
Oh, we're watching the fucking classic that is The Truman Show. Carson's never seen.
Ooh.
Pumped to see it.
Very excited.
Speaking of real aside, real quick. Speaking of commentaries, all of May before Celebration, leading up to Celebration, we're doing the prequel trilogy commentaries. Just want to announce that real
nice.
quick. So
We're watching
starting the first
Jurassic
weekend
Park.
of May.
We're celebrating
Then,
Star Wars. We're watching Jurassic Park.
Spielberg.
A week or two before Celebration, like retrospective / preview. That'll be fun to do.
Yes.
And yeah. Sorry, Carson, Evan, where do people find you?
Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter at @thefilmharrison. I need to watching The Northman tomorrow. Finally going back to the movie theater. Thank goodness.
Ew.
And just doing homework, watching anime, reading books, the whole 9 yards. I don't know. But yeah, catch us next week on our commentary, and catch us and all of our other friends making reoccurring appearances on this podcast, because it's been fun doing these.
I'm sure Evan will continue.
I'll always
being,
be
the
Evan will just continue being right here. So, what are we
honorary
doing
co-host.
tonight?
Evan is the Spidey to me and Josh's Sony and Marvel.
Yeah, just the
Honestly,
bridge.
yeah.
The bridge.
That's a perfect analogy.
Wow. Which one's Sony? Which
Edgar.
one's Disney?
Edgar, my actual
I'm Sony
co-host.
incarnate.
No, wait, Evan didn't go yet.
Oh, Evan, yeah, go.
You guys can find me on Twitter at Harris EV9. Only 2 weeks left of Big Brother Canada 10, baby.
Not again.
I'm pissed because they shut off the feeds for tonight. It's an important
Oh,
competition.
yeah,
Yeah, go to
Carson,
sleep.
Carson, you
Enough
missed the
feeds.
fucking legendary rant from
Challenge
About the
Yeah.
feeds.
yeah.
Yeah. But
the tornado.
that was actually about the other show, Survivor. That was about Survivor.
Oh, my
Oh
bad.
right, yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry, my mistake.
Not great. Survivor 42 going very strong, very good. Reality TV is just great, guys. Also,
Did you watch Top Chef?
Top Chef. I watched that last night. That was great. They did Restaurant Wars.
Ooh, I love that.
That was a great episode. And then besides that, I finally finished Midnight Horizon, Star Wars: The High Republic's
nice.
Midnight Horizon. This is a perfect Star Wars book. It
Really?
might be top 3 Star Wars books canon for me.
Oh.
It is in the realm of Lost Stars.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa! I'm
this
picking this
book-
up tomorrow.
This book is
Don't believe him.
magic. Magic. I was crying finishing the last few pages because, especially as a Wreath Silas fan, going from Into
Oh, I
the
love
Dark,
Wreath.
Out of the Shadows, and now Midnight Horizon, Wreath cemented himself as my favorite character. But there's just so many great. Crash is a new character. Cantum, Comac, Ram, Zine. If you read the comics,
Ram Jam.
Ram Jam Ram. So just beautiful book.
I'm so disconnected.
I have no idea what they're talking about either, Nathan.
Daniel the Older actually retweeted it and commented. I'm like, thank you, Daniel. Also,
Get him on the
pre-order-
pod.
I wish. Pre-order Daniel's next book called Ballad of Daggers, something like that. It's from a Rick Riordan universe, so very excited for that.
Oh, yes.
Coming out May 6th. I pre-ordered it. What else have I been doing? Anime. I'm watching Spy Family.
Episode 3 was so good. I watched it.
So good.
Yeah.
And I'm currently rewatching Barry because I was like,
Hell yeah. Returning tomorrow.
I watched a recap and I'm like, you know what? This isn't gonna do it justice. I'm gonna try and binge as much as I can. I'll probably watch the newest episode that's airing tomorrow, probably middle of next week. But next week I gotta watch Russian Doll still, Barry,
I'm in the
Better
middle
Call
of it.
Saul.
It's fucking good.
Ozark is coming out next Friday. I'm like, fuck, so much TV, so little time.
Is it next Friday?
Yes, dude.
God, part 2.
Netflix, where are you?
My
You're
parents
going-
are gonna be so hype. Oh my god.
Here's another
they
rant.
love Ozark.
Netflix is losing subscribers, and they refuse to market Ozark, which is their best show, bar none. And I'm like,
Is it
what?
though?
It is. And what is
Have
you
taking
seen
Glow?
so long for them? I'm like, come on. I'm hyped for Ozark season 2, but they just haven't been marketing it. which is
Season
about
two?
The final season.
season 4. Sorry, part 2.
Part 2.
But man, that was me. Yeah, find me at Harris TV9.
I'm definitely disowning this.
Edgar.
Josh has the Feige hat on, so
No, I have the Vin Diesel hat on.
yes, but a cap nonetheless.
Oh yeah. The movies.
I got my
Okay,
shirt in.
Edgar.
It's great.
Oh, you can find me busting my ass off trying to fund season 2 of the Lord of the Rings show, working at Amazon.
Where's season 1?
Yeah. I don't know. Tell fucking Jeff Bezos he's on the moon or some shit.
Wow.
Got him.
But yeah, you can find me on Twitter at EDGOrteg. Super old account. I've always been there. I've always used that one. Just look me up. Follow me. I need followers.
Okay, and you find me, my hat's on the screen, at Josh D. Woodbury. And speaking of Evan bringing up Barry, our next episode will actually be next weekend probably what we watched in April.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll be a fun one. Lots
You're
of
expecting a Barry spoiler
Maybe
talk?
Preston can join? Did he watch it?
Maybe. We'll be talking a lot of Barry, Russian Doll,
Sonic 2.
Northman. Sonic
I'd
2.
love to come on there just to talk about Northman for 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
I need
As
to
a
watch that.
talent.
Northman goes so hard, it just chills.
So yeah, that'll be fun.
I'll be talking about Father Stew next week.
Father Stew, cinema. I poured millions of my own money. God was calling me.
I have some really fun updates on my Star Wars rewatch next week. So
Ooh.
tune in for that.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
Okay, I'm kidding.
Rebels?
Wait,
Star Wars?
I'm
My-
watching Rebels right now.
Nice.
My
Hey.
first watch of the month was The Bubble. What the fuck?
Oh my god, dude! Yes, okay. We were talking a lot about the bubble next week. Okay,
I'll come on for
thoughts.
that.
All right.
Oh.
So thanks for watching this. Expect more top 10s in the future. This was a cool way to do it too. What do you guys think? Revealing the top 10 like first.
Way more
Great.
fun.
Good.
Great fun. Yeah. So
I'm gonna
expect
steal
more
it.
of that. By all means, go for it. So yeah, thanks for joining us, and remember, heartbreak feels real good here. Bye bye.